Yo, welcome everyone. Man, it's been a long week again, but I seem to have made it through. I'm feeling spruced up after a fresh shower, and we're about to get into some more games for VivEUcamp. We have the finals next week on Sunday, so that's going to be extra special. We've just had Saturday Night Super Vive as well for these teams, which is awesome as well. So congrats to first and second place, of course. Hoping everyone enjoy themselves if they participated, and we are nearly at a full lobby already, so let's get into some. Yo, what's up, Boosty dude? Yo, what's up, Ash? I saw the clip, dude, of you guys playing in an A yesterday. Holy, the res on train. You guys got scuffed by the box. They're so unlucky. Nah, that's funny. Dude, I can imagine, man. To be honest, I stayed up like stupidly late as well. I was playing Arc Raiders with some friends, and yeah, I'm feeling it today for sure. I'm supposed to be doing all my house chores today, but I've been extremely lazy, so I'm gonna have to delay that till tomorrow. Maybe tonight I can squeeze in a couple. I don't know. I just need to do a bit of comms to for next week to see if something big can happen. Let's find out if I can make it happen. Um, let's check this chat. Make sure nothing's going wrong. No, everything's fine for now. I'm gonna try and run the ad now. Hopefully, there's not gonna be any issues with any technical difficulties before we can get into it. So I'll catch you guys in a sec. Everything looks like it's good. Alright, welcome back. You are just joining at the most opportune time. I think there was a discussion about plates there for a second. I think Milconi is an inside agent for some sort of government agency. He's gathering inside information. He's going to use it against us one day. Nah, but it looks like we are about to hopefully be starting any second now.
Select
All
your
right, let's go. Game number 1.
You are the drop leader.
I'm just trying to maintain energy for now. The conversation will flow. Don't worry about that. All right, there we go. Game number 1. Normal weather. Almost on Cold Fang.
Are spawning
I mean, the Apex is in this game, so there's definitely an expectation for them to drop there. The drop line does not necessarily favour that, though. They're going to have to take a little bit of a walk down there. You're seeing Solar Fortitude as well spawning in not too long. 2 teams dropping on Underup potentially as well. No Winter CAD.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
Flick down to Underup, see what's going on there. GG. Just below them. DD in this case, okay. So GG got the level 3, DD also in a similar situation as well. Some potential contact to be made as well between Apex and ATK, actually looking to contest them here for the armors. So that's Atsu at least with 1. There's a big level difference at the moment, so ATK... Oh, and the Vortex Charm is monstrous. They really need to get a bit more levels here. Training Enthusiasts already with the level 4. Atsu getting absolutely pummeled by Fero. Just keep sending it in with those aggressive LMBs as long as possible. And another Vortex Charm will probably be off cooldown very, very soon. There goes the aggressive dash in. Looking to at least kill 1. That's Atsu already downed, unfortunately. Training Enthusiasts likely to be the next victim. Somehow he slithers away. Or maybe not. Decides to have a little fight. Doesn't get the stun, unfortunately. The Vortex Charm misses. And there's another secondary dash there by Training Enthusiast. There goes an Anomaly as well. He's got an extra potential escape mechanism, but Rhapsody goes in for the chase, and unfortunately, Training Enthusiast is also dead. So Jiref has to stick a res in Skyrats, and you're looking at the cycle point as well, kind of going up to the kind of top left-hand side. As GRR, LPN, Lamamo in a little bit of a sticky situation, has to dash down to the south side. Both teams seem to be level 6 in this scenario. Battlegun didn't get the connection, if I'm not mistaken. Aggressive dash or dagger forward by Ashgar, getting the spike as well onto Lamamo, so up here now to completely jump ship. There is a broken res on the north side that they could potentially go to, or even the train if they're fast enough. And I'm going to quickly flick down on the bottom right side. We do see this kind of purple and lilac team consistently close to each other, but not close enough just for an engagement. Well, I say it's purple and lilac. It was actually a GG and DD. Never mind. I'm colorblind today, apparently. Right, so we're seeing a little bit of carjacking going on. The fuel reset. Fish and sub going for a little mini fight. There's a nice little route Bakugan. Oh, really nice play by Le Piggy there. Hopefully they can capitalize on this. But Bobs gets the full heal at the last second, which is really, really clean and convenient. Amply timed. Not sure if it was intentional, but hey, I'll take it. You know, nobody's also used this one at the last second. The free prison also consumed. Nice stun by the Piggy at the last second. So Bobs is super duper low on HP, but Groston Bear is also in a similar situation. Gets killed by the Archiroga, but a nice little TP at the last second might allow for Groston Bear to survive this one. But we do see Bomb as well, trailing in the bushes inside Iron Acres. They've probably revealed themselves maybe with a couple of audio cues, as Gentile's definitely done the reveal now. On that Shrike again. And Fish rotate upwards. Clicking down on the bottom right hand side. Another massive fight seems to be happening. MTV, Apex, Hat. So many teams have converged here in the desert, it seems. And I think we're just waiting for Milk Crunny to get another hook in at some point. Cat Heist has the level 7 though. DD there waiting as well, just behind them. Hopefully Milk Crunny can make it out of town, but the poke is going to continuously happen, maybe potentially by Apex, but maybe they also have to, you know, keep their eyes on DD at the same time. Mayuri also finds eye drive, as we see in the kill feed. The Piggy finds Mayuri as well. Oh, and there gets the hook I was talking about, but a nice little knockaway by Paris. Still getting absolutely chunked. Cat Heist goes in with the Fusillade, but doesn't get that much fire. 1 HP at the last second. Maybe Milk Crunny can maybe at least get 1 kill, or Ranta. If the Spike Grenade connected, that would have been a kill for sure, but Rhapsody is still getting those peppered pokes in with his LMBs. But there goes the dunk by Milk Crunny. The hook just unfortunately misses at the last second, but Cat Heist gets at least 1 kill. Ranta does die amidst the chaos. Second wind is popped. Cat Heist might die in this situation, and now it is a 1v2. But Pero absolutely popped there. But Milk Crunny is about to stick the res, assuming the mobs don't grief him here. You're looking at mecha boosters spawning around 45 seconds.
Enemies have
and a little bit more chaos and furthering it seems between GG and Sub. We do see Soul Stealer as well as in 30 seconds as 2. Will chilling in the bush. Kaiser's finally been found though, unfortunately. Vortex Chong gets a 2-man. But I don't think DD can really capitalize on that, unfortunately. It looks like Apex got a little bit more loot as well, but Lizardo lost a lot of armor in that exchange, so, you know, ideally needs to get some repairs in very, very soon. We know that the cages also provide those extra shields, these cages here, so hopefully they can make use of that if possible. Yo, what's up, Mike? What's up, Raxter? Ooh, big spike grenade at the last second. The bonus, clean bonus from Cat Heist kind of neutralizes that situation. Looking up on the north side, Kaio unfortunately found dead. Spike grenade connects onto Vipero. Seems to be a magnet for them, but Rhapsody sending in with it a very aggressive Veritas Fury. And, most of those Crash Bandicoot kind of tiles have now evaporated. You know, if you've played the old Crash Bandicoot games, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Holy, it always reminds me of it, man. Lagra last alive for DD, getting absolutely poked out. Spike Grenade just misses, unfortunately. But it still ends up in a kill, so DD are unfortunately out at last place. But the fight isn't stopping there. Treffer getting absolutely chunked. The Abyssal Breaker's popped at the last second as Fish continue to apply pressure right into the last second. Finally stopping. General map overview seems to be kind of clean for the most part. Aside from that one engage. So we're looking for a rotate. There's a lot of teams still alive, to be honest. And potential fights maybe on the top side of Manacor's Apex this time against Hat. Round number 2, it looks like. Ranta only level 7, unfortunately. And Lizardo still without the armor repairs. Maybe have a quick look at their econ. Yeah, they've not managed to kind of have enough to reset. likely going to be able to get this res off for free without issue. And obviously everyone's going to be looking for mob resets whenever possible. But LPN actually go for a very aggressive send-in against NTV. Some napalm. Bought a little bit of time there for Trevor at the last second. Knocked away into the abyss temporarily. Lamamo looking to get the dash stacks in. Nearly gets the clean execute. Now slams down onto Dowser, but does die at the last second as well, coming for a clean third party potentially. Instead they just form with a couple of mobs. There's a load of wisps on the floor. Trevor's looking for a wisp. Is looking for a wisp? Is a wisp looking to get res, shall I say? Yeah, exactly, Moek, dude. Massimilian is also on the cards as well in around 35 seconds. Looks like a res has been pushed away. Euphoria, the last alive for LPN. Eve made herself out. Hopefully that can be the case. GRR look to have occupied themselves with Greaves in this situation. There goes the Sin's Embraced right there. The beckon doesn't get the stun connection, unfortunately. The Abyss Break has finally popped. But it looks like Greaves is still getting chunked, and it is found dead. There goes a nice little arcane railgun. The battle gun. So much damage sent Ashka's way. Grossland Bear getting that kill. Greaves unfortunately can't be rezzed by Dowser as well. The Wisp is just way too low, and Fish could apply way too much pressure in that situation, it seems. Looking over at Sub and GG. Thor's made his way down to the south side, but Flaxy and Lupo might be looking for a potential kill here. There goes an aggressive dash down. They don't get the spike, but Agreed actually in fact gets it. Timmy gets one though, kind of neutralizing the playing field just a touch. But Timmy has to jump up to the left-hand side. There is a clean pocket of space here, so he can chill kind of over there somewhere, something like that. Unfortunately, Euphoria is found dead though, so who's last alive? So Panorama and Lamama did come back. They are on the bottom left-hand side of Wolfspring. On the top right-hand side, we do see a GRR, this time against Fish. Ashka has picked up a nice little armor there amidst the chaos. And I'm expecting some magic to be happening from Le Piggy very, very soon. There's not that many mountains to get like a surprise playoff though, so you can't really have that extra element of surprise to kind of capitalize on things. We do see Greed taking down Panorama at the same time. GG on the south side, they've been forced away. Lamamo last alive now, of course. Maybe a potential round 2. Flaxy does take the Sky Shark. It's not disbanded from the car either. There goes a nice little spike grenade. Tuning finale plus the hook. Bobs with a nice little air blast. Greed is found dead straight afterwards. And Kuleg is able to send in a couple more LMBs in. Bobs goes in with a nice little root at the last second. But Flaxy is able to make his way out. Looper now taking the wind tunnels. We are seeing a Boxer's attempt as well. For Timmy, last alive. Looper decides he wants nothing to do with that one and jump ship completely. So Will are now back at least to a 2-man. As unfortunately Lamama, I just saw it on the minimap. I think went for a full send into Hat, but they completely crushed him. So how many teams are we at now? Only 9 now, unfortunately. Yo, what's up, Moke, with the 3-watch streak. Appreciate you, dude. Ooh, nice little EMP nade onto Apex. Rhapsody has to look for some armor repairs very, very quickly. We are looking at Dragon Breath rounds in about 50 seconds as well. Red drop is going to be picked up by GRR unless GG has something to say about it. Reed maybe looking to get some magic in. Vortex Charm with the 3-man. Second win pop. Super duper clean play by GG there. Really, really nice to see. Reed is likely to be dead here. Running into Apex. There goes the nice little second win. Plus the overkill rounds actually kind of returning the favour a little bit. But GG are relatively unscathed. There's a res attempt by Ashka. Unfortunately fails. Jumps on the Sky Shark. Jumps out of town completely. And res opportunities are looking extremely slim now. You know, that central one, you're not going to be able to get a res there ever. Or especially now as the nuke's also been dropped. There is obviously one on the top right-hand side, but Fish have just, you know, maintained dominion of that kind of top right-hand side of the circle basically forever, it feels like. So it's going to be likely a crown, or maybe Ashka's super rich, only 1.6k. That is not true. Looking over at GG, it looks like a Fuselage was popped by Cat Heist, decent value acquired. As the Slug Wave was also popped, the dunk unfortunately misses by Milk Honey. The second win is also used with a couple of LMBs. Hopefully, it looks like Flaxy might be able to seal the deal here, potentially against at least one. Does he die though right at the end because of that third party by Sub? They come in for a clean innings, potentially against Hat. It looks like Milk Honey is getting those heals in at the last second. Cat Heist chilling in the bush. Maybe looking to ambush or be the sacrificial lamb potentially as Milk Honey tries to get a dunk in, but unfortunately misses it. And unfortunately now it is Milk Honey last alive. Taking the geyser up to the north side, but gets hit by the roots. Makes his way over just in time. Has the perk as well to not get damaged by the lava as the slow wave pop for a potential reset against Bubs. Does get it. But unfortunately still found dead by Apex. They're able to capitalize even further. Already at 7 kills. Ashka with the anomaly play as well. 1 minute, 5 seconds roughly. Fish are now going to have to slowly rotate down. They've got the 2-way already set up for a potential easy rotate in. They've actually swapped their bonfires as well, it seems. I guess the rain of arrows already dropped for Rhapsody. Kind of temporarily splitting up Fish. And they're getting absolutely pummeled out of the last second. Fish have to jump ship completely. Oh, and they get hit both by the shock truck drones. Super duper clean execution. As Vipera continues to chase Crossland Bear. Goes with an ulti up to the north side. The Piggy gets a nice little stun at the last second. As we do see Ashka being forced away as well. Hopefully can make it out of this one alive. And has successfully done so. As GG kind of just chill. They've made their little, bunk bed fortress in the lava. Bad play by Ashka, avoids the stun. Really nicely done. Flicking down to the bottom left-hand side. Reeves is getting a massive amount of damage onto Trey Enthusiast. There goes a portal play by Atsu with the Dragon Breath round still in tuck. And there goes the CC chain. Unfortunately, the Piggy missed this one. Trepper also sends it through the portal. Gets hit by the Singularity at the last second. But Atsu does manage to make it out. Crossland Bear also picks up a crown. Manages to make his way onto solid ground. But his 1 HP will not likely last any longer. And now there's no crown possibility for Fish. We do see as well, I think, another crown pickup this time by Kuleg. 50 seconds left. And the zone is now pulling to the right-hand side. Oh my god, we're seeing Ultra Revival in around 10 seconds and a spike that I just missed as well as I was glancing at the minimap. Yep, building a house, dude. It's gotta be.
The lava baron has arisen.
So Morius is likely going to be going to GG for free. Piggy is waiting, playing this super duper slow game, hoping that a crown spawns near his feet. Maybe there's an opportunity for a res.
The storm is
maybe he's got a cook as well. He can maybe drop a cook on the res if he's lucky. Oh, we're seeing a spike at the last second. Timmy is last alive now for Will. Oh, unfortunately gets spiked though, so that is Will outed 7th place. And there is a crown on the right side now, so Piggy can make that extremely long pilgrimage to the right side if he wants to. Sub did get that res for free as well from that crown. You're seeing a pad being dropped by MTV, looking to potentially go for some sort of innings against GG. A quick look at GG and their kills so far. They are at 8 kills. And MTV with 6. So not too far off each other. Giraffe last alive as well, chilling in bush. Sub with a kind of slow rotate down on the south side. There's an armor reset for Bobs there. There we go. The Piggy is found, unfortunately, and I think he's already used the air blast and his TP, so probably out of juice. And Fish are unfortunately outed just afterwards. And MTV try and go for innings, but get pushed away by basically 2 teams. And then Apex kind of avert their eyes over towards Sub now. We're looking for a potential cheese spike onto Vulholm. He's got the shift level 4, so Sub make their way over relatively for free as JF does pick up a crown as well. Very aggressive Vortex Charm by Vipera is likely to get at least 1 pickings. Bob's already found dead. The Chilling Finale is used. Unfortunately, it doesn't get any killings, but does provide a little bit of space as Kuleg is getting absolutely chunked. Gets a nice little spike grenade to provide a little bit more time. But I don't think it's going to be enough as Vulholm is finally dead. Giraffe goes in with the Abyssal Breaker. Nice to probably jump ship, circle around, and take a bit of zone damage. Hopefully he can make it out this one, but Apex are going to be chasing this one to the end of the earth, it seems. 58 seconds. He's popped the Penguin as well to ensure it doesn't get spiked. It's knocked away by an Air Blast and a second wind. And a couple more LMBs do seal the deal, so that's Apex picking up even more kills. Apex now at 15 kills.
Warning.
With just 3 teams left. It looks like GG. They picked the Dragon Breath rounds now. Flaxy in possession of it. MTV looking to try and get some poke in. Apex obviously have to do a little bit of a walk to get there, but it's not too bad. Already in the circle now, but are on lower ground just for the moment. Maybe they're looking to encroach upon GG's territory as they take the geyser down. Oh, there's a little spike at the last second onto Rhapsody. And the shock trap drone is already used. Not getting that much value, unfortunately. Looper unfortunately misses the hook as well. As Flaxy's trying to 80 strafe like a god. He's basically avoided all the damage so far. But Looper just get a nice little slow wave onto Lizardo. As we do see MTV kind of also walk it up. And there goes a complete snowball fight. We are, basically near December. So, I don't blame them. They're just getting their kind of training reps in for December, it seems. And the Rain of Arrows is also used by Rhapsody. All teams have basically maintained their armors and health for the most part, but GG are actually slowly losing it as the fight continues. Still air blast by Flaxy ensures his survivability for a bit longer. It looks like GG are going to be going for a mini 2v3 as Looper is likely going to be dead on the south side to MTV. Greed has run out of armor now. Flaxy's trying to heal up as much as possible. Vortex Charm doesn't get a connection, unfortunately, and Greed is found dead. Can't get the Nado back on the Wisp or Greed, as MTV looks to now encroach upon Apex. They've used a lot of their utility already, killing the other teams. But Pro is found dead now, so MTV able to capitalize on this third party. Hopefully they can continue doing this. They got a small window, which is basically already gone now. Vipera back in the game, and a box res is now cheekily being attempted by Flaxy. Hopefully he can stick this, but unfortunately MTV now have bet their eyes down onto the south side, preventing him from sticking that one. And there are loads of walls. Vortex strongest connection. Second win plus a couple of LMBs. It's still not enough. And he, unfortunately, in that vulnerable state, he just get one-shotted by the Arcane Railgun. And there we go. It is just two teams now, Apex and MTV. Second win. The nuke is dropped, should I say. Two nukes. Plus the napalm. Reeves has found a way out, though. MTV really want to reset armors when possible. Looks like they've done it. Styles is trying to get some cheese poke in. Almost kidnapped Rhapsody there. This could be a potential big scuff at the last second. But has found just enough time to get out. That would have been potentially really dangerous. I think Reeves is looking for a potential innings on the Geyser. But actually jumps up to the north side. Another nuke's been dropped now. You see a dash onto the left-hand side. I guess an aggressive LMB sending by Trepper. Taking down one. I guess the second win. But Reeves has, really cleanly blocked that one. And again, they're trying to get the res into Rhapsody, but I don't think they're going to be successful. Nice little knockaway, so that's a definitive 2v3 as the LMBs keeping sensing those hammers. But Viper manages to dash away at the last second. Surely Daz is going to get the kill. And there we go. That is going to be game number one. Once Vipera's Orb of Life is gone, but he actually gets the res off, surprisingly, amidst the chaos, and Lizardo is desperately trying to walk up as that Wisp. It's going to be unsuccessful. Maybe Vipera can pull off some magic here. Just drop the res, but I don't think he's got anything left in the chamber, to be honest. Especially against three people. It's not going to be enough. Unfortunately, gets kidnapped by the portal. And MTV take game number one, ending off with 13 kills. Alright, I'm just going to try run a quick ad so there's no interruptions for the next game. So, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. All right, welcome back, everyone. I think we're getting a small minor shuffle around. I think one team that had signed up, is being exchanged for the sub team. So Thanks for those guys for filling. Guess while we're chilling as well, how's everyone's week been, man? Hopefully it's been good. I had my first cast with Relic yesterday. Hopefully I teased it enough. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Oh, did you guys like it? Wicked, man. I think for me personally, like that was my worst cast. I like not. It wasn't to do with like our chemistry. It was just me. I felt like I wasn't. I forgot a lot of skill names, and that's it feels bad. I want to try and be as efficient with my communication as possible. And when I forget skill names, my tongue just gets tied, and everything just goes like so much worse, bro. Like you want to have clarity, right, when you're trying to communicate or cast. And I whiffed a couple of times. I mean, that's happened in the past too, but I swear yesterday was so bad for me. But it just happens in the moment. I don't think there's anything I can do about it because I remember the skill names like 99% of the other times. So oh, fair enough, Raxa, dude. What I did was maybe like 1 month into casting, I made like I got a software called Anki. It's like a free one, and using ChatGPT, I extracted all the skill names from like the supervive JSON file. It basically lists all the skill names. So then I just did flashcards for like a week straight for like hours and hours, and I've memorized like 90% of them now. I think the worst ones I suffer with is Krista's ones, which is like Nuclearite Salvo. I can't even remember the rest, and also Jin's because like one is like Flip slash Death Blow or something like that. I can't remember anymore. Those are the only two characters where I kind of scuffed the names a bit, but every other character's name skills I think I know. But it looks like we're good. Finally, we can get into game two. Dude, I saw some music flyers for like an artist I really like that's performing next year in February. But every time it's like always in London, dude. I always have to travel, and it's such a like a nightmare to travel because I try and do everything in one day. So I'd have to like buy a hotel and like or do Airbnb and like spend extra money. Um, and this one is like it's like such an awkward time, and it's a place I've never been to before, which is really cool. The tickets aren't that expensive though, which is a good thing because sometimes the tickets are like super duper expensive. I don't know what the music scene is like for you guys. Like for your like favorite genre of music, is it easily accessible, like close by to you guys, or do you have to travel quite far? Because I feel like the UK has everything. Everything is always centralized towards the capital, dude. I mean, you have some like metal festivals that are like in parks and stuff that it's a little bit more spread, but oh, that's all right then. That's chill. But the problem is as well, the UK's transport systems are really bad. Yeah, dude. I'm massively into it.
Select your hunter.
I've been listening to
Another
it
mission.
for like 17 years now or something.
You are the drop leader.
I've got like maybe like 30 songs saved up that I wanted to release, but every time I looked at like distribution, it's always a nightmare. And I'm always like too much of a perfectionist. Like even though my friends like, oh, the song's good, it's good. I want to like spend more time like you know, making the production even cleaner, and then the songs just never come out. So my hope is I get like I'm finishing off some like a big work project, and then I want to take like a week off, maybe sometime in November. That's my goal, and then just try and just finish off as many projects as possible, because especially now I've spent a long time away from the projects, so I can view them from like a more objective standpoint, and you know, I can criticize them more healthily. Oh, bro, it's everything, man. I don't know if if you've heard of like samurai music. That's like super dark, almost like tribal-esque type of jungle, if you want to call it that. It's not pure jungle. It's a bit like techie and jungle. Neuro, of course. Belane's my favorite artist. If you've heard of him before.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning
there?
soon.
I like old school dance floor, but I don't really listen to old school dance floor anymore, to be honest. I like a lot of Liquid, like Caliber's my favorite artist. Perez, of course. Yep. I've seen. I went to 1985 in Roundhouse in London. I went there last year. Yeah, Caliber's my favorite artist. He's like my biggest inspiration. I started off with in 2005. I started off listening with Pendulum's Hold Your Color album, and then the second album I listened to was Tough Guys Don't Dance by High Contrast. That's like how I got into drum and bass. And I saw it from like a supermarket advert of all things. It's not like I knew anyone. Like essentially because Hold Your Color was like really big, right, when it came out. Like supermarkets on TV were advertising the album. It was that big. You know, I didn't know at the time, right, because I was like a new frog. So. And then ever since then, like even in my city as well, like the music scene is dead. So, and I've seen Caliber twice, bro. We had like me and my friend had such a like intimate viewing of Caliber, man. Oh, dude, we saw him in this like kind of dingy venue in some sketchy area of London, bro. It was so good. Oh my god, he did like a 140 set and then went into like a drum and bass set at the end.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
That was in 2023. That was so good, bro. And then we shook his hand as he left the venue, bro. It was like shaking hands with like you're like a god, bro. Oh god, I'll cherish those memories forever, man. I don't know if you saw the Liquidity set, Raxa, bro. That one was crazy. The one he did this year.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
There's so many dubs. Holy. But I'm going to be spending too long talking about that dude. Oh yeah, and I went to a Critical event, Raxa, bro. I went to the latest one in Fabric. But bro, the only problem with Fabric, the venue, is the room 1 is just so crowded, bro. It's so crowded. Like I was standing in the center of room 1, and it got so stacked. Like the way that they allocate people into the rooms is really bad. So I saw Mepheus. I saw. I got really close for what's his name? Calix. Calix was there, right? That was crazy, bro. Calix had some crazy dubs. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Nah, it's fine, dude. Bro, I love talking about music. I could talk about music forever, bro, but I don't ever get the opportunity, man. I literally have like one other IRL friend that I basically go to every like event with. Like that's it. Like because it's kind of like a niche thing, right? You know, it's not that many people listen to it. At least in my city. We have seen a lot of fights in the early game though, since the brace already popped. Oh, and the spy grenade kind of scuffed things there right at the last second. But we still see at least 2 members dying. And it is just triple last alive for GRR. Unfortunately, it's about to be found dead. So Fish with a really clean like 1v1 fight. And Sub tried to go for some potential clean pickings. But they're actually under-leveled now, so they can't really stay around too much longer, it seems. As Sub now go down to the south side. And maybe look for next day's mob resets, ideally. We are looking at 80k, also taking down at least 1 member of Bomb. It is just Saiyan last alive. He's already picked up the res. I mean, Raxa, bro, it's the same for me, man. There's a lot of the UK right now is really into jump up. It's whatever, bro. And Raxa, if you like a guy called Quartz, I think my friend says he's got an album coming out maybe the end of this year. And I love Quartz's songs. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Numerous though, dude?
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Oh, the piggy getting caught out potentially at the last second. Yo, what's up, Deco as well, dude? Yeah, the FPS is always problematic in this game, dude. I feel like there's only like maybe like 1 to 2 patches where it was acceptable. Oh, 2-man catch there by Piggy with the really nice clean follow-up with the Fuselage by iDrive. Nicely done there by Fish, and it is just 6 past noon. That's life for DD. Yeah, 100% Deco, 100%. Bro, if you watched me casting squads, the FPS was atrocious, bro. It was like 40 FPS at best.
Warning. Storm closing.
And the fights just kept on happening. It was insanity. Oh, on the north side, there might be another fight here brewing. We are seeing the double souls spawning on the bottom left-hand side. Gross Lambert getting absolutely chunked. Unfortunately, the second win doesn't get the connection because of that bowlers actually cancelling the kind of the wind-up time. Oh, and is it going to be enough with the Vortex Charm? Gross Lambert with 1 HP gets an extra bit of shield, and they actually exchange 1 for 1 at the last second. Nazardo getting that monstrous poke in. Rhapsody able to take down the Piggy. iDrive now last alive. Can hopefully AD Strave like a god get out of town, but I don't think that's going to be the case. And Apex take down Fish. Yeah, Raxa, bro. Sometime we should have a chat about it, catch up about it, man. It'll be fun. Got Ice taking down Vuhom. Alright, Raxa, quick question for you. What's your favourite Caliber album? Me and my friend endlessly debate this as Hats take down Atsu at the same time. So they are outed. Unfortunately, 10th place. It's centrally located in this new circle. GG are applying a bit of pressure onto MTV. And never mind, it's actually gone the other way around. Lupa already found dead. Secondly is Greed finding Dowda. And Greed is actually outed right at the end. Yeah, Deco, man, that's like my biggest, bro. I don't think, honestly, I'm not even trolling. I don't think I'd even be around if music wasn't here to like kind of save me during the dark days. It's extremely therapeutic to me. Like I listen to a lot of genres too. It's not just like just one genre. On the north side, we do see Hat as well. Maybe looking for a rails down against Bomb. Whoa! He gets the dunk, but Gentleman just to stay on the rails, but gets absolutely scuffed out, ping-ponged between the other members of Hat. Oh, dunk unfortunately misses. There goes Kais with a couple more LMBs. Mario on super low HP. Bro, Music Concrete is a long album though. There are, to me, there are a couple of long good bangers, but to me, I think my favorite album is either Even If or Spill, and maybe Shelf Life 4. No, not Shelf Life. No, honestly, it might be Shelf Life 7 or 8. Actually, surprisingly, it's one of the more modern ones. But to me, it's either Spill, Even If, or Shelf Life 7 or 8. I think. Rudy's somewhere in there as well. Rudy's pretty good.
The storm is closing. An enemy oracle
Napalm
is
was already
scanning.
popped. One is trying to escape as long as possible, but I don't think he can do too much more here. Unfortunately, found dead. What was a nice little pop from the Sky Shark. Timmy does manage to make it out with a slither of HP. Goes through the wind tunnel. On the left-hand side, we do see some potential extra chaos unfurling. It looks like at the last second, Lamamo finding Cut Heist. 6+ new with 2 seconds left can hopefully get this crown pop. Gets the third member back. The Panoram is a little bit of a sticky situation. Has a little bit of a pocket of a space to escape. And that is a nice little claim on. So they have the bonfire as well, still in the top. Sub looking to get the Abyss Specialist power as well from that boss. Timmy has managed to stay alive for a bit longer here, but Daldo's looking to get that poke in whenever possible. Yeah, the Majestic EP. What is it? Is it Highlander? That's the B. What's the B side? I can't remember the B side anymore. It's been so long. Have a quick look over at this specialist. Gun's been already dropped. Timmy still managed to survive. He's skirted around them. Crazy work. Oh, but it's found by Trepper now. This is spelling danger. Tries to go, but oh no, he gets the dunk. There's no way. I thought he was cooked there. With the nice little turnaround, actually saved him. Mario has also picked up crown. 1 minute 10 left. The other, okay. Bro, it's been so long since I listened to that mini EP, whatever you want to call it, the 2-tracker. I'm thinking of, what am I thinking of? Highlander and there's another one that's like a really, that one's, I think Highlander's, I think in the Nequicity set he ended off with Highlander. That one's so good as well. All right, what about hip hop? Which artists? Who's your favorite hip hop artist then? Apex again with the armor pickups, trying to have a clean fight potentially against Marionette, but they're holding the ground. Marionette does die to the rain of arrows, plus the mobs maybe potentially applying a little bit more damage as the very just through it is popped. Spartan has to jump ship completely along with J-Raf. They do make their way into the Abyss. Apex now have dominion over these last couple of mobs. On the left hand side, back in the grind, sorry, we do see MTV as well, getting a nice little free kill. Trevor looking for the pickup.
An enemy oracle is scanning. Storm tightening.
We're chilling in the bush. I don't know if Hat know that they're there though. This could be potentially problematic for them if they keep creeping around. They aren't careless though. We do see Milkony checking at least a couple of bushes. And okay, there goes the Pingu drop, so they definitely know that they're there. That is the biggest signal that you could ever send. Oh, there goes the chilling finale pop. And TV actually managed to jump ship completely.
A meteor beast has landed.
Let's say America to begin things off with. Spot actually getting 2 kills right at the last second. That's a little bit of poke. Thor does find Ranta. Hat are unfortunately outed 8th place. Dowsers continuously trying to get poke. Apex take 3 kills onto LPN right at the end. I don't know why the kill feed updated like that. So weird.
Enemies have captured a soul.
LPN are outed as well. Very explosive fight that I didn't unfortunately capture on camera. EMP nade, just get the connection onto Dalta. Will have obviously rotated around kind of on this mini island. Sub also on the top hand side. Hook unfortunately doesn't get the connection. Sub making the way down now. This breaker popped potentially prematurely by Giraffe. Gets a little bit of damage onto Kaiser. And Giraffe continues to descend quite aggressively. Gets absolutely pummeled. Has to dash away at the last second. Maybe just sport enough time as MTV going for the clean third. Trying to get any pickings they can. Marionette has to make a decision now. I think this decision is going to enact pain upon him either way. Nice little knockaway at the last second, but I don't think he has anything left in the tank as Vipera gets the Vortex Charm with a 2-man. There goes the ulti, but gets knocked away at the last second. Spike Grenade doesn't get a connection, unfortunately. A couple more LMBs plus the very destroyed by Rhapsody. Getting a mega amount of damage in, and MTV can hopefully make the way out of town, but the Shock Drone disconnect onto Dowser. Needs to get a little bit of poke in.
The storm is closing.
Vortex Charm only catches one. Breathes blocked the majority of the damage. It's done pretty well here, but the Zada still gets the kill. Unfortunately, as DD looking for a potential clean third party. LMBs keep coming in continuously. The Penguins also, the shift level 4 from Zephs. Brett Breves is likely to be dead here unless he tries to stay, he keeps being stomped on. There we go. He's finally going to be dead in this scenario, it looks like. Giraffe last to life the sub. On the south side, we do see MTV as well, fully outed. Just 5 teams left now. Kaiser pops the ulti, getting a decent amount of damage against Bomb. One minute 20 for Giraffe.
The Lava Baron has arisen.
Crystal Breaker's popped. Giraffe is running out of options. Actually decides to go through the team. Pops the E-plant a little bit early potentially. As Rhapsody looks to try and get some clean poking. And DD going for an aggressive potential third. But Apex still found that clean pocket of window to get out pretty much unscathed. I thought Giraffe was absolutely cooked there. But he still might be. There's still a lot of people just lingering around. He's got a couple of health packs. We did see that him pop that. Timmy was looking for a bond steal there, but was unsuccessful. Apex taking dominion of that. They're now at 11 kills. Look at the other teams. DD with only 2, unfortunately. You're hearing a very strafe prop onto Kaiser. He's basically 80 strafe the majority of the damage. So Apex's load is temporarily blown. We've got to be a little bit careful here. So Vipera just get hit by the Spike Grenade. Dashes up to the north side to try and read out the team. Plus the second win provides just enough space for him to get out there. As Kaiser is now super low in HP. Bomb looking for potentially free pickings. Arcane Railgun just narrowly misses Kaiser. They do get the hook. Timmy does, but unfortunately can't get the dunk. So we do see a nice Vortex Charm at the last second. Giraffe obviously got the res off. And they're looking to steal the spawn. Apex actually lost control of that position that they once had. Maybe they're looking to try and retake it now. They've got a little bit of heals into the reset. Will there lurking on the left-hand side as the Rain of Arrows has also dropped. Vortex Charm doesn't get a connection again. Unfortunately, Mayuri is going to take the fan down back to the south side. Unfortunately, Marionette is found dead. There goes the ulti pop by Giraffe. Will just keep continuously poking from the left-hand side. Giraffe manages to escape with a 1 HP. Sparta's likely to be dead here. No shield left either, and unfortunately that is sub outed 5th place. Vipera is found dead in the exchange though by Will. Oof, that's a Spike Grenade connection onto Lagra. Okay, Railgun. LMBs. Ulti, nicely done by Gentil. They're just pulling to the right now as well.
Stay inside its eye.
Boxer's attempt hopefully can be successful. There we go, 6+ Noon is back in the game. So they got a 2-man ban for the moment. Don't have enough money for a crown or anything along those lines. Crown pickup in the zone. Zada's making his way back. Now on the Carbine, of course. So able to rotate between a couple of different kind of LMB-esque characters. Not too dissimilar, of course, once you've learned Ghost. Not too much to learn afterwards, I would say. Just mastering the knockback and the shock drone, I'd say, and you're pretty much good to go. Just holding ground. Nice, really clean Abyssal Breaker actually against Apex, but I'm not really sure they can capitalize on it. I think if Zephs was a bit more forward position, they might be able to work a kill out of that one, but Timmy is forced away Lizardo, but they do get the hooks, and maybe potentially no crown potential anymore. It is just Rhapsody now. Last alive for Apex. Ooh, and they are outed, unfortunately. So there's only 3 teams left now. Will actually snowballing out of control, it feels, after that kind of clean third party. Well, it was messy third party actually onto Apex to kind of start things off or weaken them. And they're actually done it really well. Really nice feathering as well by all members. Will just make it out, but Thor was taking at least one chunky shot as Zephs looks for a clean potential kill. Doesn't get hit by the fan. The Abyssal Breaker's popped. DD looking for that kill into Thor. They do successfully get it. Kaiser's still alive though. Hopefully not too far away. Because he's already sticking the res on the bottom left hand side. We're seeing a red chest pick up from 6 past noon. We already seen with red GA plus Abyss Specialist, so they absolutely stacked. Timmy unfortunately doesn't get the dunk. This bomb looks to apply pressure onto Will now.
Warning, storm closing.
Guys, unfortunately get hit by the bird plus 1 LMB. Gets hit by the second one. Thor is in real big trouble now. Needs a clean spike grenade. Unfortunately, that's not enough. Gentle is just absolutely clean with the shots today. And it is just Timmy last alive now. Maybe looking to encroach upon Zeph's territory. Timmy only has 949. What about these guys? They do have enough if they need to buy a crown in the future, but I think that's going to be necessary right now. There's no crowns on the floor. Well, never mind. Maybe he just saw one and picked it up because I didn't see that one until right then. 1 minute 20 for him.
Nuclearite launch detected.
Nuke is dropped by a little bit more space and time against DD. Bomb aren't actually looking at Timmy just yet. DD do have a little bit of space here, kind of on this this kind of broken bridge. Timmy does have an anomaly to play on. Maybe he could do a cheese play with a hook against someone if he catches them off guard. Nuke destroys all the walls that DD had placed. Nade unfortunately doesn't latch onto the E-flat, so there's no connection there. 10 seconds left, so Will's definitely going to be back as a 3-man, but of course they're going to be pretty wounded in respect to armors.
Storm
There we go.
tightening.
Zone is now favouring DD as well, which is really, really good. Maybe Will could look for some armor resets from here if they're quick enough, but Bomb may just pounce on them if they're too slow. Of course, with DD as well looking at them, it makes it really, really difficult for them to do anything. Rexa, I would say old school, like old school hip hop, and I'd say NA. That would be where I'd start. This breaker's already popped by DD, and will have a nice little pocket space that's been given up by DD, unfortunately, as Bomb also applied pressure from these E-plats. Hopefully 6 plus Nina avoids getting turned into a snowman. Successfully done that. The Thor is able to get some really nice clean LMBs and plus arcane railguns. 6 plus Noon's shield is not going to last too much longer if the poke keeps coming in. And there goes the chilling Phenomenon at the last second, but Lagra, unfortunately, is found dead very, very quickly afterwards. It is just Zephs and 6 plus Noon, as the ult is now popped by Kaiser. Will getting hit by the double bird, really big explosion there. As Thor takes an absolute mountain of damage, also by Zephs as well at the last second. Will now on the last legs, but Thor just get the reset at the last second, which actually makes things a lot easier. There goes a nice little stun. More LMBs. Zephs actually finds Thor this time. Oh, nice little crown pick up. Bomber back into full 3-man again. Another Abyss Breaker popped by DD. Lagra in the game as well.
Enemy Oracle online.
Ooh, 6 plus move. They're very aggressive in against Mayuri. Hopefully it can last long enough, but still gets absolutely pummeled. It is Zephs alive now for DD. can hopefully pull off a miracle here. There's a nuke drop as well by Kaiser, if I'm not mistaken. It's Gentil. Unfortunately, dashes backwards, takes too much damage from the zone, and DD are now outed. It is just a 2v1, Will versus Bomb. Oh, and Saiyan, or Saiyan, sorry, does seal the deal. Bombers win game number 2 with 13 kills. Nicely done. What'd you say? Oh, German hip hop. Okay. The only guy I know was, oh, he had like a very famous song. I remember watching it on YouTube. Oh, what's the guy's name though? He was like a modern one, and it was like a very like drug dealer heavy. Like his bars were very. It wasn't like conscious hip hop. It was very far from it. But I still kind of I like the beat and stuff, and his flow is pretty good. Yeah, I'm not too clued up on like if are there any like classic legends from Germany that I should probably know about, because maybe I can do some YouTube searches afterwards. Yeah, Nas is like was is the standard classic. I'm not sure I like a lot of his newer albums though, but the most recent artist I've learned about from at least from NA is like a Coast Contra. Like those guys are really cool. All right, I'm gonna run the ad as well real quick, so there's no interruptions during the next game. Catch you guys then. Yo, what's up,
Select
Luca?
your hunter.
No, I'm not casting squads. I had my fill already, and I've already, I've made a commitment to kind of cast these scrims to try and at least give a boost to the tier 2 scene,
Good.
So I'm
You are the drop
and
leader.
we did see as well, squads was not the most viewable experience in my opinion. So I don't know if there'd be much benefit to me casting it. They're doing it with less squads, right? They're doing like 8 squads, Luca, right, or something. So maybe it's a bit healthier, or 10. Or was it? What? I'm sure it was 8. Let me relook on the Discord. Oh, it's 9. Okay. Eight. It might be 9. Okay. mean, to be honest as well, you know, VivEUcamp will finish with the finale on next Sunday, so I could commit more time to the tier 1 scenes scrims, at least for Sunday.
Abyssal
But it's
hatchlings
just
are
because as well,
spawning
in the
soon.
past, I would normally cast Sunday
Abyssal
VivEUcamp
hatchlings
scrims
incoming.
anyway, because we don't have tier 1 scrims because not enough people sign up. So it's like nothing I could do, unfortunately. So it kind of made sense where people did want to play. Why not just showcase those guys, you know? But straight off the bat, we've got Armors on Scav Bay for Game 3, MTV and Bomb. We do see GG and Will as well.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Apex do the level 2s against Bomb. Hopefully Gentle can at least get one pick here with the double tap. Oh, doing mega damage to potentially Rhapsody. They lose 2 members very, very quickly. Hopefully Lizardo doesn't get spiked here. Okay, Melgo does get the connection, but the Sky Shark is conveniently placed there, and there's no way that Lizardo escapes that one. No shot. That was crazy work. Oh, man. That is something. Oh, my God. That was looking super troublesome for a second there.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul. The storm is
ATK are going to be
closing.
able to get at least those other 2 armors, so they're going to be triple armored up. Zone is pulling to the north, it seems. Unstable portals as well, so potentially some wild rotations.
Enemy oracle online.
Bomb have just killed Shogi as well for a couple of blue and greens. Oh, Black Sea again, bro. He always hits those crazy vortex charms. I really like to see it. And some are just desperately running now. Their body language is just giving away that, you know, they just don't want to fight here. But Marinette actually got a decent amount of damage before he died right at the last second. Still don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately, though. And Sub have to jump ship completely. On the bottom right hand side, we do see Bomb as well. And just below them, 80k.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Ash got already finding Le Piggy, triple finding Grosslon Bear. I drive last alive. Oh no, he gets hit by the red barrel too. So the fish are out in unfortunately last place. On the bottom left hand side, Apex have gone for a super duper wide rotate. The moment does get the LMB to kill Rhapsody right at the end. And now they found 80k, they're looking to encroach upon their territory if possible, but Train Enthusiast is trying to go for a potential kind of wide-ish flank along this kind of corridor to continue to get poked. This is kind of the easiest way to do it, especially on Saros. The best biome, it feels like, almost. Everything's funneled. Cat Heist picks up Ashker at the same time. Ranted has killed Death at the same time as well, so it's only 1 member left for GRR. They do get the res, and Cat Heist manages to jump ship as well, okay, so all things considered.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
Derek gets a little bit of damage against DD. So They're going to make it out.
Enemy Oracle online.
Vipera's looking for that Vortex Charm. Oh, but unfortunately he's caught out by Moek.
Storm closing.
Unfortunately, the hook doesn't connect either. Overcurrents come out. Basically, Apex used a lot of their utility there at the last second. Hopefully they can do something more now. Or just going to keep encroaching upon their territory. Vortex Charm doesn't get the connection again. Moek has to jump ship temporarily. Spike Grenade doesn't connect either as Lizardo keeps peppering his LMBs in. And Apex is now looking to turn the tide. But there goes the hook. They do get the dunk plus the Summon Napalm second win plus the Vortex Charm. So much damage going out from both teams. But of course, Apex do have that everlasting sustain. Moek is trying to live as long as possible. It's not going to be enough. And Little Timmy does make it out of there through those wind tunnels. There is a res on Prisma Falls, but we do see two teams there. So it's potentially troublesome to stay around too long.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Oh, and the shield is already broken on Greed as MTV are walking up quite fast now. Pepper trying to get Pepper in those LMBs. He's done it pretty successfully. Ocker Railgun just narrowly misses. Ranta also getting a couple of kills as well. As we see on the kill feed. Gentle also finding Cat Heist. There goes one hit. One last hit is going to seal the deal for Hat. And Gentle just needs to hit it. Come on. No jump on the backseat as well, surprisingly. And oh, Hat do get out in 11th place. And Apex have just rotated between a couple of different biomes. Now fighting against Bomb. Oh, Gentle nearly gets like pinned to Vipera. That would have been super clean. There goes the ulti pop. Unfortunately, not connecting either. But Bomb have got the Sky Shock. They can easily jump ship unless DD has something to say about it. There goes the dash shield bash. Scuffing up Bomb just temporarily. But Gentle and Mayuri are going their own separate ways just for now.
Oracle is scanning.
There we go. They've knocked themselves away. They should be fine in this scenario. Nice little hook. Oh, a nice little air blast there allows their Gentle to survive a little bit longer. But Will are now stuck in a very, very sticky situation. There's so many teams surrounding them. Oh no, this is looking really bad. Unless Timmy can get a crazy dunk. Oh no, Timmy is spun dead. Will did manage to get out with two members though, which is a nice little slithery play. Reeves also finds Mayo at the same time. On the south side, we don't see basically anyone apart from Gentil. I think took the portal, yep, so made a nice little cheeky escape. The train's there as well for the res, which makes things ever convenient. That's definitely going to be the angle. We do see three teams, still kind of lurking around on the top side as well. As we are now in day 3, so of course more mob resets are going to be available for all the teams. An opportune moment to grab a bit more XP, try and get to level 10 if possible. We see a crown pickup as well from Moek. Dash him to the right hand side. Hopefully he can get out of town if possible. Trepper also finds Gentle. So Bomb obviously got the res. And then I guess met MTV and died. You're looking at Abyss Specialist and Night Stalker spawning in not too long as well. Like dancing that fine line against DD. Managed to make it out unscathed. Only 15 seconds left for the crown. That's likely to pop unless Bomb have something to say about this. Maybe they're going for like a cheeky kill or a portal escape. I'm wondering what the angle is going to be from Sane. He's got the squid too. Okay, so he's going to try and go for the crown, but I don't think he can get there in time. Maybe Thor is getting dropped off at the last second. Merc may also have to jump ship as well. But we do see Apex there now. Potentially 3 pickings. Uh-oh, so much damage coming forth now. Timmy does go up to the north side. Vipera's trying to get the chase, but LPN are waiting with open arms as well. So now little Timmy has to dash up to the north side. Mind, there's a nice little sneaky escape we do see as well. I think Thor also made it out. Merc is found dead. Night Stalker is about to be damaged very, very shortly by GG, but 80k do have the high ground advantage. Train Enthusiast trying to get the poke when possible. Spots to get some damage onto Greed, but Luca goes in with a potential aggressive send in. The Chilling Finale is already dropped as well. Unfortunately, not getting any value. Euphoria just find Rhapsody at the same time. Trapper finding Marionette. Euphoria again finding Vipero. So Apex are out in 10th place. Wow. They've kind of overexerted themselves, it seems, and got punished for it. Dowda was kind of looking on the outskirts, trying to get that spike onto, or a bit of damage onto Sparta. Oh, and they actually get a surprise spike onto GRR. And now GRR have to jump ship. Sparta's picked up a crown as well. Death is unfortunately found dead. And Triple takes the portal to the right side, maybe looking for that next train. So Unstable is just providing infinite value, it feels, for these train reses. And Mayra is going to be doing the same thing here, very likely. On the south side, maybe looking for a hot res now. I think MTV have recognized this, and we're kind of looking to see if they could get, punish Mayra, but he's made his way up to the hot now, so that's likely to be a hot stick for free. Triple, last light, 4 GRR still, goes through the win rings. Bomber back as a full 3-man. Killing Gentle. One less free pickup. So Bomb have to look for another res now. I don't think they can really stay around hard either. That makes things really problematic. Auto play at the last second. Nice little cheeky escape. MTV looks to apply a little bit of pressure onto Bomb.
Oracle is scanning. Warning. Storm closing.
Can't really do too much though in this situation. Blink's going to look for grabs, or will be very, very soon. 15 seconds. So they're now looking to encroach upon 80k. They've had to dash to the right hand side against GG now. Lupa unfortunately scuffs the squid. And surprisingly, it looks like Atsu can make it out in this situation. GG have lost a lot of armors amongst this exchange.
A meteor beast has landed. Launch detected.
So we've got Triple and Ashka alive. Death still needs to be arrested somehow. Link on the ground. Avalanche already popped as well by GG, but they don't really catch anyone out. Ghosts are available as well for sub. Looks like some free pickings for XP. And at the last second, GRR completely forced down to the south side. Oh, a super clean triple dunk by Greed, followed by the Vortex Charm. Second win combo. And Jareth got a nice little full heal or Green Orb. So that was really, really convenient for them, because I think they would have been completely screwed if had they not picked that one up. Bomb just take the remnants there, start to look for a res stick. And GG now start wandering up to the north side. Mary trying to guard as long as possible, dashes to the left, manages to escape the majority of the Fury. The hook is also avoided as well. Cleanly done by Bomb. Wilhelm actually gets the kill into 6 plus at the same time. Nice little air blast by Gentil. Gets at least one hit onto Greed. Second hit onto Lupa. Maybe able to turn the tide here, but Flax has got the heals. Here he's trying to survive as long as possible. 1 HP. 1 Arcane Rogue could seal the deal for Greed, but now he's been healed up again by Flaxi. Lupa gets the dunk slug wave, and then again, Lupa starts to jump ship. Surprisingly, second win does kill Gentil, so GG pick up another kill.
Oracle is scanning.
Is also found dead as well at the same time as the Mama goes in for a dash in. First, it doesn't actually go for the painted stacks onto all members of MTV, and Euphoria is back in the game. Hopefully they can last a bit longer. Spike Grenade gets a nice connection. Unfortunately, somehow it doesn't get the connection onto Breves. Dalza manages to escape with 1 HP as well. The Mama has to jump ship completely now. There is a crown on the left hand side that you can maybe look for, or for hot, or even blue TP. Where's that even going? 39 seconds. It's like scuffed. I'm assuming it's on the right somewhere. Don't know why it's like not showing up properly. Train Enthusiast getting absolute chunkage onto Saiyan. And LPN are unfortunately outed 9th place. Bomb also dies shortly afterwards in 8th. Blink is still up for grabs. Sub maybe looking to get free pickings on this one. We do see a null heart also being dropped as well, and unfortunately Ashka is found dead. JR found dead shortly afterwards. Blink is still on the floor as the soul has been killed. And Timmy just gets the one for free. Vortex Charm only connects to one, unfortunately. Triple's still alive. I feel like we've seen this situation before from GRR, but I think their time is about to be rapidly up unless he gets a crazy squid play somehow. But I think that's not really going to happen in Combustion State very, very shortly. Gets the squid up to the north side, buys a little bit of space. We also see the team revive on the ground. That's probably something to pick up, but they have to be really, really careful. Tripper's looking to pick that one up, I can tell. And he's got the portal play, which should take him down to the south side, but it's a bit too risky to stick that one, honestly. Looking at Will real quick. They're just, you know, actually playing quite slow. They can maybe look to encroach up on others' territory, maybe even look for the scan. I think that would be at least the first port of call. I think it's probably off cooldown. So is their bonfires one, but they're not actually scanned yet. Tripper's actually managed to escape that. Gone dash down to the left-hand side. Revive's still on the floor, unless it's bugged for me. Reed is looking to get the clear to triple. Tetra v Tetra matchup. The dunk comes in, but unfortunately the ulti kind of prevents the spike there. Vortex Charm gets the connection. And Triple is likely to be out of luck. And GG take up GRR, 7th place. That's another kill under GG's belt now. GG are at 6 kills. There goes the avalanche play by Will. Oof. Work in his armor absolutely chunked out.
The storm is closing. Enemy Oracle online.
Ooh, a very aggressive sending at the last second, it looks like, by GG onto ATK. Lupa does get a nice little dunk at the last second onto Train Enthusiast. ATK managing to hold the ground for the moment, but one Vortex Charm could change everything as Flaxy tries to get it, but unfortunately doesn't get the full connection for a 2-man stun. Greed is now super low on HP into Will's territory, goes in for the dunk, gets the 2-man. Gets a couple of LMBs. Lupa's found dead straight away, and Merc gets a nice little all-second wind onto... oh, and the hook too. They're completely cooked. GG has basically no chance of survival, and GG are outed now, 5th place, as Will look to apply a little bit of damage onto ATK, but now jump ship back to the bonfire, kind of try and recuperate if possible. Sub. Oh, there goes a Ching Finale. Unfortunately, no value. I'm assuming that was a Hover Wings attempt, but that kind of scuffed, unfortunately, at the last second. And Timmy gets another hook this time. There goes the Napalm, but unfortunately, the Air Blast, I think, allowed a bit more survivability, as Will look to rotate up to the north side against MTV in this scenario. This has to be bugged. There's no way there's no one's picking this up. Spectator bug or something. The walls are being built by Will. Will just show when he catches one with a nice little Arcane Railgun follow-up.
Storm's on the move. Stay inside its eye.
I mean, Timmy could get some crazy hooks in with the blink. I'm wondering if he's considering that option potentially against sub. But of course, they do have the Oath, which makes things a little bit more difficult. Oh my god, that Summon Napalm against ATK did so much damage. Dalza tries to get the nice little spike into the heart with the dash knockaway. Unfortunately, doesn't get it. Buhom unfortunately gets chunked as well. Atsu in the zone. Also there, Train Enthusiast now trying to 80 strafe as long as possible. Trying to feather across the other side, but it's not enough. And ATK are outed. We are looking at just 3 teams left now. And major damage is coming out at the last second against Sparta. Being hit from both sides as the Arcane Railgun just narrowly misses against Sparta. Summon Napalm also dropped against Marionette. MTV continuously tries to apply pressure to sub as much as possible. But they have to be careful again, of course, against Will. And we're seeing the kind of Baruf special, this time performed by JRAF. But unfortunately doesn't get a catch. Timmy with the double dunk. Really catching them unsuspectingly out. And completely outed, in fact. So sub are outed. And straight after MTV are looking to completely jump Will. Ball is now stuck in a very sticky situation, on the other side of the wall. Takes the portal through, but gets pinballed and completely killed. This Merc maybe looks to try and buy a crown. I don't know if he can do it in time. has to kind of jump ship and avoid that as Timmy maybe looks to stick the res instead. This might be the only out they have now. MTV obviously instantly recognized this one. Will with 7 kills. MTV with a monster game. 20 kills so far. Oh my god, and a super nice knockaway. Seeing the deal instantly before the res even happens. MTV taking game number 3. What's gone into MTV, man? Going crazy mode. Maybe they had like one VOD review session that just went super duper well. Like it's paying dividends, man. It feels like it, at least.
Storm tightening.
Just going to run a quick ad break before we get into the next game so there's no interruptions. Thanks for sticking around, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully we're getting very shortly into the next game. I think just 80k need to have some sort of reconnect, some minor technical issue, and then we should be back in. I was just looking at the tier 1 scene as well. You know, who's queued up with who. There's not that many teams, surprisingly, but I think there's 9 squads for the squads tier 1 scene scrims that are happening right now. We've got Furitiza along with the Shies, it looks like. Courageous playing with Flashy Frost, Smold, and Minato, which you guys are very familiar with, of course. We've got Levi with Mr. Ice-T, Raxa, and Crouch, I think. And I'm not really sure with who Meep's playing with, because there's a load of people in his channel, but it's really cool to see either way. I wonder who Cookies is playing with, or like Rats are playing with their 4th. Wait, let me look at the actual scrims list. Yeah, Cookies is playing, so that also maybe SB are playing. I'm not really sure who SB are playing with. Who's Aiden playing with as well? That's cool. Hopefully we are starting anytime soon. There we go. Nice stuff.
Select your hunter.
Another mission. Good.
You are the drop leader.
달의 가오가 함께하길. 달의 가오가 함께하길.
Alrighty, game 4 is now underway. Armor straight away on gridlock.
Abyssal hatchlings
We're looking
are
at
spawning soon.
Soul of Affluence as well. Discount Sigil potentially. Drop line kind of centrally oriented on the map. Going through Heart and Prisma Falls, etc. A relatively healthy distribution of teams spread across the map so far. Maybe two on Prisma, unless it's a scuff. I'm not really sure. So GRR and sub respectively then. Other teams that are close to each other seem to be GG just above them. DD again.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
I'm wondering if there's going to be an early train rotate as well by sub potentially. But there's not really anywhere to go, to be honest. After they've killed the Prisma mobs, I'm not really sure what else there is left to grab. 80k look to be having their own little mini face-off against Apex. No one's found armors just yet. That's just trying to get in to get some XP. He's going to be a little bit under-leveled compared to his teammates. Just get the level 2, of course, from the scan. Primer also just innately picked up by VivEUcamp, so that's a nice little boon. I don't think that's his prioritized item, but still good either way. Almost a picks up an armor as well at the same time. Mega damage by Rhapsody. Got the needle really, really nicely against Train Enthusiast, and they're really, really forcing out 80k for the moment. They're trying to dance as long as possible. Shield, Active Shield is broken. This could potentially be troublesome, but Apex are actually playing quite slow here, all things considered. I think they really want to kill this Guardian mob if possible, and then get the healing reset afterwards. There we go. And they get the 2-man Vortex Charm straight afterwards. Oh no, he dashed to the bomb from the dash. And it is just Train Enthusiast last alive for 80k. At the same time, DD do get outed by GG. So apparently that letter is superior to D. 80k outage shortly afterwards, and a little bit of BM as well, a little bit of spice. That's what we need before we get into our finals. Some more inherent rivalries to form. This gun to Joe now been farmed up by GG as well, completely isolated as well. We've got seen Gentle on the Felix as well, which is cool. And potential green on green balance, sub and GRR. Uppercutless and primer for JRAF. Blue armor on the ground for Sparta just picked up. Marionette trying to get some poking against GRR. There's an aggressive send-in finally comes in from GRR. There goes the Orb of Argos to temporarily separate Sparta. And the chase keeps continuing with the Sinner's Embrace. Hopefully they can get some kills here. It's zoned them just enough. And Sub are now super low HP. Marionette already found dead. Sub are probably going to be completely cooked here. GRF the next victim. And Sparta likely to be dead shortly afterwards by LPN. So Sub are out to 10th place. Oh, Lamomo gets the kill to death as well with that hot play. Asher looking to stick the res as well. Is likely going to be successful. Okay, need to be kind of careful here. They're going for a very aggressive dash in. They've tunnel visioned a bit too much as well. Now going for a potential clean third party. Voltage Charm does a little bit of damage, but the LMBs do see the deal against Lamarmo. LPN managed to jump ship surprisingly, all things considered. Gerard got that res off now. Hook unfortunately misses by Timmy. Goes in for an aggressive dash in with a dunk. Unfortunately misses that one. And aside from that, I think the action's calmed down there. As I look down on the south side, GG, it looks like they've been hooked in at the last second. But the spike grenade has bought them a bit more time. Vortex Charm also connects, but the hook doesn't. Ranton out on super low HP as Milk Honey dashes down to the south side. Oh, nice little air blast at the last second, provides an extra bit of lifespan. Hopefully he can survive this one. Milk Honey can buy enough time for him. Or both of them maybe. They can maybe both survive. Maybe a bit of body blockage. Spike grenade. Okirogun with a nice little knock away. And both members are going to make it out, I think. But Lupus not sticking the res. Ranton now comes back, having had, healed up a little bit. With Cat Ice through the reinforcements. The Boda doesn't get the connection, unfortunately. Pops the Fuselaw. Doesn't get too much value. And Ranton now jumps up to the north side, trying to get the kill onto Looper. Gets the spike at the last second. Hat do come out on top.
Abyssal hatchlings incoming.
Did they return around again? There's no way. Oh no. Actually, Milk Honey might actually die here potentially. Cat Heist really needs to be guarding super duper hard. Dashes towards Ranta. Cat Heist is unfortunately found dead, so they actually turn around to 3v2. Maybe they can still do something though. The spike grenade unfortunately just narrowly misses. Greed goes in for the dunk. Gets a nice little knockaway plus the Vortex Charm. A couple of LMBs for Ranta. Just get the kill at the last second onto Greed. And it is just Flaxy that's alive now for GG. And they're back as a 4-3 man, but they're all pretty low. If they get if Flaxy wanted to stay and go super macho mode, he could go for like the resets game, but that would be really difficult to do. And now he's going to navigate himself between Apex and just beneath them, Cat. Which I think he's just managed to do. Looking to stick the res. I don't think Apex are going. Oh no, they're going for the back. This could be troublesome if they make their way over fast enough, which they might be able to. Yeah, Flaxy has to jump ship as the Viridius Fury is also already popped by Rhapsody. And unfortunately, that's one kill point they can't get now. A couple of shots are sent towards Hat's way. Flicking over to the heart.
Abyssal hatchlings have spawned.
Oh, Ashko with a nice little play. Aggressive play onto Moek. Potentially being caught out here as the LMBs keep being sent in. The Beckend unfortunately doesn't get the connection. But Triple keeps sending the LMBs in along with Ashko's Fusillard sealing the deal. You see Apex as well. Hat actually coming out on top against Apex. In a very troublesome situation with just Lizardo left on the carbine. GG are also just back as a 4-3 man to Milk Honey. Has to now jump ship. I think GG didn't realise that Lizardo's down on the south side, so there's a sneaky escape happening. Hopefully the mirror doesn't continue for too long, because then they are going to notice him. Okay, nice little cheeky escape then. Looking up on Vanegrove, we do see a potential other fight happening here. Maybe a bit of dancing for the moment. As Dalta goes with an aggressive portal, but can't really get too much poke in, unfortunately. For the moment, the nuke's also dropped. That's probably going to buy enough time. I will flick over then onto Magebug and see what's going on there. This one actually up for grabs. This time Fish and Bomb. Oh, looks like they stuck the res in the abyss. Oh, he actually survived Lizardo amidst the chaos. So they did mirror it the whole time, it felt like. Ranta's getting potentially mega damage. A nice little spike at the last second. The Piggy getting the kill into Mayuri as well. Ranta looking to get the kill into Greed. Oh, sorry, Death. No, it was an E+ spike. It might have been. It felt like it. Oh, and a max range. But it doesn't get dunked. Triple trying to do some magic. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Did Hat lose a member there as well? They did. They lost Cut Heist. That was a bit scuffed, unfortunately. iDrive just take down Gentil, the last member of Bomb. So they are outed in this scenario. 9th place. This hatchling is now free pickings for Fish. And Lizardo is just completely homeless. Looking for any sort of shelter.
Are spawning soon.
Will is on the chase. Super duper aggressive. Unfortunately, the hook doesn't connect. Thor's there, not too far behind. Overcurrent come out from Lizardo, trying to get a potential spike. There goes the second win. Does get a nice little paint.
Enemy Oracle.
Oh, and they do get the spike. So Apex are having quite a rough session with this scrim block, I must say. But even in the tourney they had a couple rough early games and then came back crazy mode. So hopefully they can actually turn things around. Oh my god, MTV went crazy clean there with that super duper clean in. Panorama might be able to be rest here. Surely MTV noticed this in time. He's actually walking back. Padaru, why? And that is, unfortunately, LPN outed 7th place. Maybe he could have survived there. I'm not too sure. He would have been at like 99%, and then I think the Wisp slump would have happened. Ooh, I drive with an aggressive sending, actually getting some damage onto Black Sea, forcing away GG just temporarily. We do see MTV dashing across over towards Will. Timmy looking for the hook. Oh, Trepper! Oh, I was so close. Nearly got absolutely jammed out there. Well, gets a nice little heal at the last second, plus a bit of a knock away. MTV continued the chase. Trepper with an aggressive send in, gets the dagger. Sorry, the spike grenade connection. Moek, he's in a lot of trouble now. Keeps being peppered by those LMBs. Unfortunately, it is found dead. And Breves, oh, and he gets dunked there by Timmy. Have to keep dashing away as fast as possible as the portal play is also used by Dowser. And Timmy is found dead, so there's only one member left now for Will, but Thor is able to stick this rest probably without issue. The Abyss Hatchling is still up for grabs. Oh my god, I feel like it's been here for like 2 or 3 minutes. Slowly taking damage across the span of the game. EMP Nade unfortunately doesn't get a connection. Everyone's obviously running Amphibian for the most part, the whole of Hat. They're just waiting for a moment to kind of maybe catch the Abyss Hatchling off guard. Milk Honey surprisingly not going for it. He doesn't want to reveal at all, it seems. I think he's too worried of a third party happening, which does make sense, of course. Willa just chilling in the bush now, trying to bide their time. Maybe looking for that red drop to actually spawn and drop to the ground before they can pick it up. Milk Honey actually goes in for an all-in against the Piggy. Unfortunately, scuffs it. Gets chain stunned with the Singularity plus the stun, but it's still alive for a split second longer. It is eventually found dead. It is now a 2v2 as the Fuselage's popped in both ways. Grosslambert goes in with the full send, trying to get the kill potentially onto either member of Hat. It's unsuccessful. Hat come back as a full 3-man. Same with Fish. I think they've had their dance. They've burned the calories. And they've said that that's enough for today. We're taking the pad, we're jumping out of town, or they're jumping back towards them. I'm not too sure yet. I think Milk Honey's trying to pick up the cook. He's done that one now. Making sure they've got the economy for the super duper late game in respect to like pads and nukes, things of that nature. Flicking up to the top side, we do see GG and MTV as well. MTV chilling on the island for the moment. Red J is also going to be spawning in around 47 seconds. No one's close to that one though. EMP Nade unfortunately doesn't get the connection from Fish. Nuke drop, I'm sure that was a misclick. Milk Honey looking for the hook. Is he going to get it is the question.
Warning, storm closing.
This is revealed. Okay,
Oracle
looks like Hat are dashing
online.
down to the south side. I think they're trying to guard the Bond against GRR. They're looking for a cheeky steal at the last second, but couldn't do it. MTV seem to have had a quite aggressive engagement with GG, but everyone's come out with relatively healthily. They had the heals, they had the poke, the resets.
Meteor beasts have landed.
Of course, the economy is going to be quite a lot lower for MTV in this scenario, it feels like. Going to have to maybe look for another shop soon to keep the armor repairs in check. EMP Nade again, flown by iDrive, unfortunately doesn't connect. Same with Cat Heist. There goes the aggressive in. The dance starts off with Cat Heist absolutely doing so much damage. iDrive has to pop the Fuselage, but unfortunately gets a spike grenade into a wall, kind of losing about like a third of the ulti. Look when he goes in with the slug wave, getting a decent amount of damage. Kills iDrive at the last second. Ranta looking to get the counter Grosslambert. Unfortunately, does die, so it's just Piggy that's alive now for Fish. Simple as, of course, is going to be extreme. 3 teams on the train tracks. It looks like GG have been caught out in a major way. I think Will actually got the bush gank at the last second. The Storm tries to survive against MTV. They apply a decent amount of pressure. Moek unfortunately misses the Vortex Charm. Gerard chilling on the high ground now, looking to pick up the red GA. It's been there for a while now.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Finally being picked up. Two-way play. Lepiggy. Hopefully he can make it out this one. Goes back to his bonfire. Does he have enough? 6k? Looks for a box stick instead. Okay.
The lava baron will soon appear.
Ashka's been forced away by Trapper in this scenario. Pops the Fuselage. That's some old habits I'm seeing there, I guess.
Storm tightening.
MTV looking to poke out Will. There's no trees for cover anymore either. Immortus is spawning around 40 seconds. GG, I think, have managed to pick up at least one other member, it looks like. Or they either backed, and so yeah, they backed and took a load of damage. A crown pickup, oh, I was still hearing in the distance as well. Who picked up that one then? Oof, tripled. Oh, sorry, Greed did. And hopefully they can make their way into zone unscathed. MTV also lost the member, I think, in this exchange. Dowd doesn't get spiked by the second wind. Manages to make his way over to the kind of edge of Cobra.
Enemy Oracle online.
Oh, GG completely split. Looks like they got the crown res. Since Embrace didn't unfortunately get a connection from GRR side either. Grosland Bear with about 1 minute 5 seconds left as well on the crown.
The Lava Baron has
Looking to try and get some hooks potentially onto MTV, was unsuccessful. You're hearing a res attempt by Grosland Bear. Able to get back the third member, but they're on the low ground. Hopefully iDrive can make it up. I don't think that's going to be possible unless the Piggy does the TP up. Nicely done at the last second. Very, very late escape, but successful nonetheless. And GG are getting absolutely pummeled by GRR, unfortunately. Ashka finding Looper straight off the bat. Hat looking also below. Looking for a rotate into zone. Hanging out on the lip, potentially to get some kills onto GG. Fisher also back there, just lurking too. So GG are playing their space very, very cautiously as Flaxy actually starts to chill in the bush. Hopefully not get caught out by anyone else. Maybe Greed is also going to be doing something similar here too. Ranto unfortunately doesn't get that spike grenade connection. That would have been potentially a 2-man. That would have been disastrous for Fish. Oh, Milkoni nearly got the hook as well. On the top side we do see some potential chase outs going on. Greed went all the way up to the north side, but found MTV unfortunately. Took a bunch of damage. Flaxy's there to heal at least a little bit of it. Kind of mitigating some of that risk factor. Valves goes in with quite an aggressive in. Some of Napalm's already been dropped. Will have had to jump ship at the last second. Lost the high ground temporarily. Down the south side in the new circle. There goes the fuse pop by iDrive, doing a decent amount of damage to Hat. Milkoni's trying to return the favour, of course. Same with the Piggy. Had to have been forced to kind of into the kind of ever new expanding circle that is basically going to be covering the heart. GG have managed to survive amidst all of the chaos dancing between so many different teams. Ooh, Breeze with a super clean Abyssal Breaker. Shield Bash combo into Moic, taking so much damage. But he's obviously healed himself up a little bit there. He's got the primer as well. I'm not sure if he popped that just yet though. And I'm sure they had Flaxy. Oh no, GRR just absolutely chain stomped him. And it looks like it might be over for GG here potentially. Yep, it is. Just 5 teams last alive now. Hook unfortunately misses by Milkoni. Fish have dropped a little cook, getting an extra bit of food in, etc. Dowds are looking to poke out Will potentially for a little bit. Timmy's has to jump ship as well now. Potentially into GRR's domain. Death is waiting for potentially a beckon, but he actually predicts it since Embrace has already dropped. Pops the slug wave, gets beckoned for the stun, and is absolutely chain CC'd. So Timmy's found dead. Moke is likely to be the next victim, unfortunately, and Will are outed 5th place on the south side. We're looking at Hat as well with their own little mini engagement. Potentially mega damage coming in as Grosland Bear unfortunately scuffs the ulti, gets a nice little punch to survive a bit longer, but the hook still connects. Milkoni / Hat do take out Fish. Now we are just left with 3 teams as Dowda keeps applying poke onto GRR. They've had to jump ship themselves as Breeze is completely mirroring this one perfectly. E-Plat's already dropped now as the hammers keep being sent in. Breeze is temporarily split from the team. He's managed to survive for long enough. The Sins Embrace is dropped again. And to be need to destroy that one, or at least Trepper does. Well, still gets stunned, surprisingly. Decides to just tank it, I guess. Hatar looking to go into that new zone kind of prematurely. They're not even looking in. They're not even looking for a scan. Do they have the bond drop? No, not yet, surprisingly. There's the bond drop. Maybe they get the scan in now. Oh, still not. I'm surprised some of these habits aren't more well established just yet. So So now have to be kind of careful just looking at the minimap. We do see MTV just above them. And they've just set up a, you know, a new restaurant, it looks like, with all these little cooks. Infinite cuisines are available. Oh, and a super duper clean hook to start things off by Milk Honey. Sin's Embrace is dropped, but I think they're going to be able to destroy that orb in time. But the massive Fuselaw comes out from Cat Heist, at least killing triple. And unfortunately, Hat do take him out. It's just a 2v2 now. Hat versus MTV. Fuselaw just popped, but barely gets any value. It looks like Milk Honey's already found dead as well. Dagger's already popped backwards up to the north side. Runs and has to jump ship completely. Is the portal's already dropped by Dowser. Maybe looking to go for an aggressive dash in. MTV follow this one up really, really cleanly. MTV are going absolutely mental mode, it feels like, in this scrim block. How many kills have they got now? Let's have a quick look. Click and click. There we go. 11 kills now. And how about Hat? How are they doing? I mean, Hat had more kill points, though.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Oh, no, the spike grenade missed. Oh, and MTV take game number 4. Looks like we're taking a small little break here, so I'll just try and run an ad break to avoid any interruptions during the next game. So I'll catch you guys just afterwards.
Select your hunter.
You smell that blood in the air?
You are the drop leader.
Alright, welcome back everyone. I just realised I had my mic muted there. I just saw that Mana had put in all the scores for the tier 2 and tier 1. Well, not all of them. I think at least the last couple. He's been putting the scores in inside Liquipedia, so that's extra bit of tidbit information for all the teams, which is really cool to see. Hopefully the stats become a bit more elaborate as time continues. VivEUcamp gonna add some more information or bake it into their kind of API that we can access.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
Starting off game 5, we've got Armors on Dawn Caps to begin things off with. About 3 to 4 teams around Einacres. I assume at least one is going to go towards Cobus for the Guardian, and then maybe towards Vanegrove afterwards. On the left-hand side, we do see LPN and ATK in this scenario. Punchbob's done a bit of griefing against ATK. Hopefully he can get the level 2 in time. LPN have got it against them. And unfortunately, there's still that level difference, but LPN did not want to actually fight against them. They just wanted to get the levels to guarantee that they had a stronger advantage, potentially. Or just guarantee some money, of course, which that will make sense. But they are rotating around. They are going to be potentially a bit homeless, depending on how GG, if they walk up, or which way they walk, if they're going to actually come into contact with them. I'm not too sure. Apex have free realm over the armors. So it's pulling quite harshly to the left as well. In Imitech, we see some potential juggling going on for the Abyss Hatchling. Same goes for a little bit of a poke at the last second. The Vortex Charm doesn't get the connection, but the hook doesn't connect from Timmy. Do you see a Diadem pick up from Jensen as well? Well, you see an armor as well that Mayuri could probably pick up. There we go. Timmy's trying to do the same thing as well. So Willa triple green armored up, which is potentially helping them with survivability.
The storm is closing.
On the south side, we do see DD as well. Just farming up.
Enemy Oracle online.
Things have calmed down. This is probably the calmest early game, actually. Yo, sup, Paplush. There's no bans in tier 2. Typically because a lot of the players are can only excel at one character. And we don't want to provide like additional constraints, which makes it like, you know, it potentially lessens the fun. Or the excitement, you know, or enjoyment sort of thing. But maybe that changes in the future for the tier 2 scene. I'm not too sure in like what the future holds in respect to bans, but yeah, for sure right now we're not running them. Yeah, MTV, I'm going really, really well right now so far in this scrim block. Apex actually had some nice high kill point games, but then they go out like 7th place or something. It's really weird. Even though they won the tourney yesterday. Until already found dead very, very quickly. And the BM's coming out too, man. Holy. Bomb looking to go for the res on the north side in shards. We are in night now, so of course only ghosts might provide that potential level 7 with an extra bit of skill utilization with the ultis. On the south side on the train tracks, we do see DD encroaching upon GG quite aggressively actually. GG had to jump ship. Yeah, I reckon that'd be cool, Velati, bro. 100%, and you'll see probably you'll see how the meta will change. Oh my god, Ranta with the triple kill, absolutely slamming out bomb last place. Wow, that was crazy on the kill feed to see that all just appear at once. I'm wondering if it was a summon napalm there. I guess obviously the team helped contribute to that one. Maybe Oath not banned in tier 2. I think it would be like KP and Ghost, right? Maybe Oath. Maybe Oath. Maybe Shift
Abyssal
too.
hatchlings incoming.
But like the ones that will never get. Maybe Zeph would. I don't know if Zeph has like 3 picks. At most, he has like 3 picks, I think, in the lobby. So probably like not. Maybe on the cusp of being banned potentially. I'm not too sure. Because compared to the tier 1 scene, there's not. It's not as like homogenous, the pick rate. It's quite spread. Like you have people like Death playing Eva.
Storm tightening.
You have like Carbines, Sarosirs. Just looking at the other people playing, we have Celestes as well. But in squads, you know, because we were running squads in the tier 1 scene, we might eventually see that in the future. So I'm wondering if that's going to be a thing. Yep, let me just read what you said, GPO, bro. Yep, the goal is to go from tier 2 to tier 1, and like we saw for Apex, for example, when they qualified for SNS tier 1, it was hard to play bans, yeah. So if you're not prepared, the ban gap is huge. Yeah, 100%. It's got to be something that's kind of eased in, as Velati was potentially proposing. Like maybe every other scrim block we do bans, so it doesn't feel like we're completely sucking the fun out, and we're giving people like a balanced opportunity to slowly migrate over to other characters, let's say if their main character gets banned. The other thing is as well, I don't think we've had like a drastic shake-up in the meta from a patch note, like a patch change. Like, to be honest, there should have been way more Tetras in the last couple of patches, but then after Tetra got nerfed, it wasn't really necessary anymore.
Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
At least in my opinion. Like, what people play in the tier 1 scene is almost just like comfort picks. Obviously nothing's been as egregious as like Wukong on release. But... There's a nice meaty hook by Looper. Oh, and the lava does the rest of the damage basically, along with flanks with a couple of LMBs. The Cinnamon Races pop with the Vortex Charm. Actually catches 2 off guard. And hopefully Looper can survive long enough. Looks like they're going to be able to get this Whisperers back up. So Ashka actually looks for an aggressive continuous send. But can't do too much more in this scenario. Actually stops there. You see as well Elfgen in a little bit of trouble here. A nice little defensive hook surely onto Thor. Saving him at the last second. As Moek takes a little bit more damage. Actually ran out of mana. Moek has to be kind of a little bit careful here. The Prime has already been dropped as well. One less bit of utility for Will. Ranta also finds Vipero. Lizardo finding Cat Heist. Oh my god, what is going on the north side? Let's have a quick flick over and see what's happening there. Milk Crane last alive, getting spiked, so Apex do come out on top against Hat. Hat are outed 11th place. Thanks, Space Vulture, for the follow as well, dude. Appreciate you, man. We see a crown pickup as well. And a nice little second win by Flaxy. Maybe it's bought enough time for this crown to stay alive for a bit longer. Nice little dash by Looper, avoids the second win. Thrown in by Moek. Now, Dalza also finds Timmy at the same time. We are seeing Devastation and a Night Stalker spawning in around 55 seconds. Fish potentially have first dibs over at least one of the souls. A lot of the teams are relatively healthily dispersed, apart from the bottom left-hand side. So many teams converged here, though. This is potentially troublesome.
The storm is closing.
Oh no, the dance is about to end potentially for Looper. Surely Breeze is going to get the dash in. Surprised Looper didn't try a little dunk. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough. Flaxy last alive now for GG. Portal play comes through. Trying to get the LMBs in. The packs are also coming in. Trap is there with the reinforcements. Second win, Ganesh catches 2. Can he 80 strength enough? Gets enough for maybe a reset. Oh, I wish the reset would have happened there. If he had like Primus off cooldown, I think he was still on cooldown, so couldn't extend his lifespan any longer. Looks like Gira are also going to take out Will just shortly afterwards. 9th place.
Enemies have captured a soul.
There's a big Abyssal Breaker by 6 past noon. Plus the Summon Napalm doing so much damage to J-Wrath. Nice little Battle Gun play onto Marionette as well, taking an extra bit of damage. He's trying to send the LMBs back when possible, but there's just too much damage coming forth from a DD. We're just looking at Sparta last alive now for sub. Lizardo somehow last alive amidst the chaos. Either waiting for a long train res or a broken res on the left-hand side. 500 gold, so he can stick it if he wants
Enemy
to.
Oracle online.
Yeah, GPA, dude. But I feel like Zeph is not really that bad in the meta, dude. And I feel like, especially when if we do let's say we do squads in tier 2, I think he'd be even more. Like, Zeph is going to become like Omega meta again with squads. or could be. Oh my god, the Sinner's Embrace gets at least 2, and actually MTV gets 1 spike to GRR. Going to continue this aggression, it looks like. Really nice Sinner's Embrace by Death there. MTV enough to jump ship literally with a pad. Yeah, GPA. I'm assuming the guide that Courageous and Baroof did probably assisted with things there. You know, the tier 1 scene is always, you know, bemoaned about the amount of, you know, how strong Oath is. And I think some of that's finally transplanted over to the tier 2 scene. Yeah, I think I actually watched that one, GPA. That was funny. And then you swapped to KP, right, if I'm not mistaken?
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Yeah, that was funny.
Meteor beast incoming. Enemies have captured a meteor soul.
I mean, a Space Butcher, I can kind of agree. I think Illuna can do some work, but Iluna's a bit of like her root is like the main part of her kit, almost. It's not, the healing is kind of secondary, right? And the ulti can be like whiffed in so many different ways, whereas Zeph's ulti can acquire, in my opinion, can acquire value in so many different ways. It's kind of like 2 opposites. Like if you get air blasted out of range when you pop the ulti, you're kind of screwed. Potentially GPA, I think so. I think, yeah, well, at least in this patch, yeah, with the kind of buffs they made to her, and especially in squads too. I think that's just something that's just not been explored that well yet. But maybe, you know, for example, if Courageous does like another season of VivEUcamp, whatever, like however you want to call it, and there's like squads or something, that'd be really cool to see like how much the meta changes in the tier 2 scene for sure. Zeph pops the wall at the last second and allows a nice little escape potentially, but Apex looking to chase this one continuously with the shift level 4 providing this nice little bit of glaciers. Yeah, she's more just like LMB, sorry, Orb of Orgos, you know, carry the pet around. The dog walk strat. You're looking at potential fighting over Dreadstar. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I remember Luca just used to play it initially just like CC chain combo, like just jump in, almost like he would with the Luna and go for this full combo, right? Like you go in for Sense of Brace back in combo, try and get like a 2-man, and then the rest of your team come in and follow it up. I also feel like the other notable player would be OC, right? Like, I can't forget about him before QTS stopped playing as well. It's so sad as well with QTS, bro. Like, I feel like towards the end of their play, they actually came back they actually were doing quite well, you know? If they stayed a bit longer, they would have, I think they would have had a good, like, they would have been popping a bit. But the game is just, it's just so, not hostile, but it's not like welcoming or warm in any way to like bringing players back. Unfortunately. Big aggressive in by Sub, but they get absolutely forced away brutally by MTV. Marionette escaping with 1 HP at the last second.
An enemy oracle is scanning.
Delta trying to get that poke of Vipera, but Apex have managed to jump ship at the last second. Vipera is likely to go for a back, maybe in the bushes, or is it going to introduce some true magic there with some AD strafing? We do see LP on the mini island as well. They've obviously observed Apex for the moment. Yeah, he's getting smooth with it, man. Oh, have you been teaching him GP or something? What's been going on?
Why are you so mean?
Oh, just as I flick away, I did hear a Virgin in the distance. Sparta also returned the favour as well, it looks like, as Breeze goes in with the massive Abyssal Breaker. We do see a Wisp Vacuum being picked up by Atsu as well. Chain Finale also dropped. I think Vuholm has scuffed it for like the 2nd or 3rd time now, unfortunately. Didn't get too much value there. Lamamo just take down by Pharaoh. For trying to dash forward quite aggressively. Ashkin tries to go for the kill, pops the Fuse Lord. Before he dashes down to the south side, we do see the Orb of Vargas being dropped. Euphoria is found dead, and there's just been enough time brought by the Orb of Vargas for LPN to kind of not dash in any sort of direction. Death is looking to try and get a bit of damage onto Morius whenever possible now.
Storm tightening.
Looking up on the top side. Grosslon Bear still dead for Fish. 80k. Now dashing down slowly. Lizardo last alive with a crown pickup. VivEUcamp is not going to catch him in this scenario, but I think he's maybe been spotted by the nade, potentially. I'm not too sure if that's his or not. Oh, we've seen anywhere but here by Lepiggy and the back combo. Oh my god, hopefully he can make it out of this one. And the second back is coming in. I think Drive got scuffed at the last second. Managed to make it out relatively unscathed. No money though. There is a two most wanteds kind of centrally located. LPN have just picked up one though. Maybe Fish get a cheese pick onto LPN. Get the crown like that, maybe. GRR chilling on the bottom right side. They've accrued 5 kills so far. Maybe able to pick up Dreadstar on this new circle. The Nod Hot has also been dropped. Apex unfortunately outed Lizardo, outed 7th place. We are seeing MTV trying to get some poke in onto sub as well at the same time. I need to find out whether Nod Hot has also been dropped as well. There, Wilhelm with a much better ulti combo with the wings this time, but still not getting a connection unfortunately. Must be on the bottom side then. But where's the Nod Hot? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. It was there the whole time. I was just so focused on MTV a second ago. Okay, there we go. So how long does LPM have on the crown? Still needs to wait around 30 seconds. Ooh, Dowds are getting mega damage. Breeze with the Abyssal Breaker follow-up. Absolutely chunking Marionette, getting another spike as well. And a nice dash shield bash onto Sparta. Breeze coming out with some clean oath plays now. Really liking it. It seems to be paying dividends for MTV, man. Giraffe now has to dash down to the south side. Crown v Crown play, it looks like. He's avoided being chain stunned and he's not being spiked either, but Wilhelm's trying to pepper in a couple of LMBs. Has to drop the E-plat potentially prematurely. But that has still bought him time nonetheless. Trapper going with the aggressive sending, gets the spike grenade catch onto Ashkar, pops the fuse early, goes in with a super clean aggressive dash with the LMBs to seal the deal. Some of the napalms also dropped to kind of force triple away, now into JRF territory. Oh, we do see a spike as well at the last second. VivEUcamp potentially griefing GRR here, and the nuke drop as well has made things really, really difficult for them. Looks like Triple had to pop the ulti, so they had a bit of solid ground to just chill on for the moment. And JRF conveniently finds the train at the last second as MTV go for a really full aggressive in. Abyssal Breaker has been dropped by JRF now. Doesn't unfortunately quite too much value. Doesn't get spiked though either, which is still good. Maybe could drop a pad, or he's probably going to be cooked here because there's two teams waiting there. Gets a nice little heal at the last second and has to drop another E-plat now. Looks like Triple is going to be looking for this one if possible. Doesn't have the Abyssal Breaker, so can't really spike anymore. Jumps up to the north side. Gets another heal in and gets all members back at the last second, but there's an instant spike. Giraffe might be dead very, very shortly after. Same with Sparta. He does get dunked. Giraffe has lived forever, basically. Tries to go back onto the E-plat, but can survive no longer. And Sub are out in 6th place. Reeves in a bit of a sticky situation, but Dowd is able to apply a bit of poke onto GRR. E-plat's about to run out now, so GRR have to now consider some new options for the position. Lepiggy survived infinite amounts of chaos, it seems. There is 2 crowns not too far away, so you can maybe look for that crown pickup when possible. The LPN are there just waiting. He's chilling in the bush, so maybe he can do some magic here. Euphoria is found cleanly sniped. Very, very surgical play by Dowdzer there from those RMBs. Panorama has also got the res off straight off the bat, though. Abyssal Breaker's popped by Breves, and Piggy does get the 2-man singularity, but unfortunately doesn't have a crown. I think he's desperately trying to pick it up in time. But oh no, this might be a decent play there because MTV maybe getting free pickings, dashes up to the mountain at the last second. Can hopefully survive a bit longer, but it's not going to be enough. I saw the vision, but I knew that the execution was not going to be really viable, to be honest. Nice play either way. We are seeing a nice little shield broken on Atsu at the last second. Triple, kind of flanking from the right hand side, circling around when possible. Tries to jump over the wall, but gets knocked into the wall at the last second himself. Can maybe vault over, and I think Giro's time might be up here. A little bit of a scuff, unfortunately. Giro are outed. 4th place. Euphoria might be the next victim here. Nice spike grenade connection onto Euphoria. And Euphoria is unfortunately out. We're now just looking at 2 teams, ATK and MTV. There goes a potential pad play. Breeze setting in quite aggressively to start things off, though. MTV had to pop the portal as well. There goes the chilling finale. Breeze has dodged mostly everything. Pops a nice clean Abyss Breaker. Wuhom already found instantly dead. NB is keeping sent in. Against Atsu, his shield is less than half now. Getting absolutely pummeled continuously by the both members of MTV. Training Enthusiast ideally needs to look for a crown buy. Don't think he can navigate the shot fast enough. He's already at half HP though. After that crown purchase. Doesn't get spiked just yet. Trapper looking for the LMBs to seal the deal. Goes in for an aggressive dash. Takes the win. And that's MTV taking game 5. Ending off with 18 kills, man. They do not stop winning.
Storm tightening.
Landing damage.
Alright, we are rapidly approaching our last game now. Maybe Apex can come through with some sort of comeback. Seems like they've lost the secret sauce, so they used it all up yesterday. But, which makes sense, of course, with the prize pool being involved. I'm just going to try and run the ad now real quick. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Welcome back, everyone. I just saw, at least in the tier 1 scene, with squads, I think it's 9 squads, they have Oath, Saros, and Nyx banned. So you can see how different the picks and bans are potentially between the scenes, tier 2 and 1. Interesting stuff. don't know why. I had a shower and I felt really energized at the start of scrims, and then like halfway through, bro. Oh man, that energy came crashing down. I even had a coffee just afterwards, bro. What is going on? I think my sleep schedule's coming back to haunt me. If you can even call it a schedule. Bro, what I just saw as well, it was so late for me last night for the NA tier 1 Saturday Night Super Vive. Bro, TOD are literally like what, like 80 points ahead of the second place. What is going on, bro? Who's abs as well? I know that Spro's team, but obviously they're dealing with lag and a bunch of other problems. I'm just looking at that leaderboard. That's so crazy. I don't know if anyone had a chance to watch the NA SNS. Holy. Seen TOD pumping. What happened to BAP? Yeah, bro, it was weird, man. Wait, let me have a look at BAP. I know that they came like comparatively low to TOD, but normally they go head to head. Yeah, what happened there, bro? Like I would much rather to watch a fair game than whatever this is in NA. Like NA is just Omega Giga Stomp. Like middle of the pack seems relatively healthy, right? Like you can argue, like like SNS tier 2, we have like 6 teams that are good, healthy contenders. On average, that's way healthier than like one team having an 80-point lead. That's just ridiculous, bro. I don't really know what they can do about it either. What are they going to do? Oh, TOD are tier 0. They can't even compete now. I don't even know what rules they can enlist.
Select your hunter.
Yeah, exactly, Velati, exactly.
You smell that blood in the air?
You are the drop leader.
Yeah, tier 1 for both regions, and they play with 100 ping on Asia servers. Oh, God. Yeah, I saw some of the drama happening with that as well. It'd be cool to see how Asia is getting along now as well. I know that 808 were a really good team for Asia in the Asian region. Asian region. Wow, that's a tongue twister.
Absolute
정말
cinema.
대단해요.
Absolute.
Abyssal hatchlings are spawning soon.
Alrighty, game number 6 is now underway. Dawncaps has the armors. Two teams potentially looking to contest this one. So Apex just below them. DD are going to be the people contesting this time. So GG aren't around DD this time. You're seeing a legendary armor on Prisma 4s as well, and a Codex on the engine just below Imotech. Straight off the bat. Very aggressive in by both teams. DD, I think, have lost overall as Rhapsody has had the level 2, and they've picked up at least one kill straight off the bat. Viper with a very aggressive sending onto Zephs. 6+ Noon now last alive. The shot crit drone just narrowly misses, and unfortunately DD do get outed last place. They sent it. And I mean, if NA... Oh, I see what you're saying. I see. You want to make it like, yeah. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know. I don't really know how well, especially with squads is the main thing I don't really know about. Like, who's at the top right now? Obviously, Bao. But Bao are probably first. But I don't really know, like, who's second and third. Like, I don't know where Shy stand. I don't know where Rat stand. You know, like the typical like high placement teams. I don't know where 3LP stand. I don't know who 3LP's fourth is going to be. You know. I don't know if there's been any confirmed roster pickups yet, so I think that's the thing I'm looking most excited to. That's like the biggest. It's kind of like a shake-up that we're kind of artificially creating almost, you know, with having squads. But of course, the game itself has to adjust its balance or provide us with the levers to adjust the balance so that squads is a bit more healthy to actually play. Because when I did the casting for the scrims for squads, it was not it, dude. Like what was it, last week, whatever? Or was it even Thursday, dude? I don't know, bro. All the weeks just blur together for me, man. This hatchling stood up for grabs there between sub and attack. So for some reason it's griefing sub. Knock over to the left hand side. It's still up on the floor now, and at last second there is a nice little pickup from JRF. Sparta does manage to escape to the left hand side. Hopefully the heals can come in as well. There goes a nice knockaways against Train Enthusiast. A couple more LMBs. The train is there, but I think they're going to be missing that window now. And the chasing is going to keep continuing, I think, from attack or ATK. Marionette avoids getting reaped there by VivEUcamp. Oh, sorry, not by VivEUcamp, by... Who is it in this scenario then? Who's the... Oh, it's Train Enthusiast, yeah, okay. Trying to get... Oh, there we go. There goes the reap this time onto Marionette with the LMB connection. Sealing the deal. Sub are now just 2 man, but they did get the armor, which is probably an overall good exchange, you could maybe argue, especially having level 5s and level 6s. Well, I didn't just see that, did I?
Enemy Oracle is scanning.
I didn't just see that. Was that a train death? Oh no. It's fine. I expect that to happen a lot more with this game for some reason. It's game 6, man. The fatigue starts to set in. Looking at Bomb and MTV. Gentle's getting those procs onto Breeze. The shield would likely be broken very soon, but he's managing to dance around the walls, avoiding getting hit by that last LMB and Bird combo. And now his shield is ultra low. He's getting hit by another LMB. Grosslin Bear finding Cut Heist at the same time. Let's click over at GRR real quick and see what's going on there as well. They had a little fight against LPN, it looks like. ATK seem to be finding the situation. Hat have also jumped ship. They've got a nice little Sky Shark for a free escape and rotate. Fish chilling on the super duper south side.
Suppressing fire.
Enemy Oracle online.
Galetrix on Jin, or what did I miss? Is Galetrix playing? Let me just have a look through the list. Don't know if someone has subbed. Okay, he did sub at the last second, okay. Yeah, he is. Milkcunny found a
Let's
trade
have a
enthusiast
little
as well at the last second in mana coils.
Executed.
Atsu just got the res off in the zone just temporarily. But it is day 2, so mob resets are going to be available for all the teams. So hopefully they can farm up a little bit more here.
The storm is closing. An enemy oracle is scanning.
We're looking to jump over. Looking at mecha boosters and armor soul spawning around 50 seconds. Also looking to apply a bit of pressure onto 80k potentially. They are mirroring them for the moment. I found a couple of more mobs at least to get maybe some level 9s maybe if they're lucky. There's a nice little train rotate by Atsu. Hopefully they can back on their teammate if possible. That's a nice easy free rotate. I don't know, maybe getting some Bison at the last second, or maybe he's DC'd. Nope, he's just getting Bison. Good stuff. Soul is on the ground any second now.
Hatchlings have spawned.
There we go.
Enemy oracle online.
Grossland looking to get a little bit of poke onto Sob. Pops the ulti defensively, but I've seen Grossland unfortunately scuff it so many times before. It actually takes a bit too much damage there and it lost a bit too much utility. It doesn't get punished for it though, unfortunately. Cat Heist also taking down Wuholm at the same time, so 80k have lost another member. The iDrive sent it in quite aggressively. The 2-way comes out as well. I'm wondering if anyone's going to get spiked here. Piggy does have an air blast, so he's going to maybe pull off some shenanigans, maybe if possible. Triple does get a kill onto Atsu at the same time. There goes the nuke drop. He's really trying to bait this one if possible. Here comes the cinema play. I'm expecting it. It's going to be like a battle gum into like a TP steal or something into an air blast. Come on. Cat Heist just gets stunned at the last second. There goes one LMB. Grossland goes in for the punch, but the dagger's already been used now. Armor repairs are coming out at the last second for Milkcunny. iDrive taking a little bit too much damage. That's the dagger back at the last second. Cat Heist continues to dance against Piggy, but the stun does come in. One more LMB will seal the deal, but the Fusillade popped. Does come out. Piggy is dead now. It's just iDrive last alive. Pops the Fusillade. The dunk unfortunately misses as well.
An enemy oracle
And it looks like
scanning.
Fish on pushing it out at 11th place. Just above that though, 9 acres. Gentil finds Ashka. JR now just 2-man. Looks like the res is being stuck. If they wait too long, Ashka will be back in the game. Is back now. Death taking a massive amount of damage from Saiyan plus Gentil. The LMB combo did get the connection. And the second res this time. Ashka daggers back at the last second. And it looks like they've neutralized the playing field for the moment. Reaper goes in with the hook, gets the connection, dunk down onto Saiyan. And Bird gets a nice little clean pop against Flaxy. Gentil last alive, still for Bomb though. I keep wanting to say Bombers, man. If you guys know your history about Super Vibe, you know why. Unfortunately, Bombers do get out to 10th place. And Ranta picking up 2 kills in quick succession. Sub also looking to potentially take this Abyss Hatchling for free. And in Cobra's maybe some a nightmare situation happening for Panorome. Unfortunately found pushed out completely. Okay, no, hopefully able to pull off some magic here though.
Enemy oracle online.
There goes a pad drop by Hat, looking for an aggressive in onto GG. Oh, there's a double spike! Oh my god! I have to completely jump ship now. No. And the trade is, perfectly timed for Milkcunny to hopefully. Oh no! He's off. It might be over for Hat here. It's looking a bit cooked. Uh-oh. Gets a nice little heal at the last second. The Squid unfortunately misses by Looper. Ashk actually picks up a Sky Shark. But obviously he's the last alive too for his own respective team. There's a 2-way play as well. Milkcunny's chilling in the bush. Oh my god, that was insanity. He's going to be waiting for the next train, which is rapidly arriving soon. Flicking up onto the north side, we do see Breeze potentially go for an aggressive in against Sub. And it definitely felt like Breeze. I can't remember what he actually played before. I'm sure it wasn't Oath the whole time, was it? He didn't play it like in the first couple of VivEUcamps, but I think he picked up maybe like early midway. Could be wrong on that, but either way, I feel like he's been like the glue before MTV, at least in this Scrim block. Like they always had good damage, but they may have not always had like the best positioning or allowed to have the good positioning. But having a good Oath always kind of guarantees that. And he can always, of course, guarantee, you know, because he's like multi-utility, right? He's like the Swiss Army knife of Super Vive characters, it feels like. Ashka actually taking down the last member of Sub as well, so Sub are out in 9th place. The Abyss Breaker's already been popped. A couple more LMBs and RMBs from Dowdza. Flaxy 1 HP in combustion state. Oh, a super duper clean snipe. And maybe Lupa can stick this. Wisp, hopefully, or start it. But Breeze goes in with an aggressive in to start things off. Nice little shield bash to knock away Lupa just temporarily. But Wisp is no longer going to be able to do anything. Fully boxed now. Just going to flick up on the top left hand side. Looks like Apex are looking to chase out LPN as well. Apex are currently at just 3 kills, but have managed to maintain armors.
An enemy Oracle is scanning.
Lupa's looking to stick the train res as well, it looks like. Maybe ends up close to Will. I think they are potentially waiting for this one. Maybe Merc tries some magic here. Gets a nice little shield bash into Lupa, knocks him off. And Timmy gets a nice little clean hook. So now it's just GG with 2 people again. There's a crown not too far away though. And a potential big in by Breeze again. It gets at least 1 spawn. I think the boss actually got the spike. We do see a Beacon knocking Breeze away temporarily. Dashes back to solid ground as Trepper. Hopefully he survives against Ashko. Does get the kill at the last second. Very, very low in the Abyss. Really nice to see that good feathering coming in. MTV taking even more kills as GRR do get outed shortly afterwards. We do see a nice little spike onto Ranta potentially. There we go. Finally dead against Will. Will have picked up 3 kills so far. Hat are at 10. So not doing too bad at all, Hat, this game. Popped the Fuselaw, but on no value, unfortunately. Apex looking for a big send-in. There goes the Veritas 3-Bear Rhapsody, but is unfortunately not going to be able to get any value. Cat Iced is... Oh no, just likes to jump ship completely. Doesn't want to get Ranta back that way, it looks like.
Enemy Oracle online.
Flaxy dashes down to the south side. Dash to the left by Lamamo. Full LMB, summon Napalm is also dropped. Dash up to the north side. Oh, completely choked. Dashes up again, once more, twice again. Manages to make it out. Dials the dice of the world. I'm assuming that's a train kill. We're looking at the Gnarled Heart and Rewind as well, dropping basically on top of each other. So the Napalm again dropped. Big Abyss Breaker, but the dunk actually misses by Timmy. So Timmy is dead in this scenario. It is going to just be Merc left alive on the Oath. See Merc, of course, on the Zephyr now on the Oath, so, you know, swapping up a bit here and there.
The storm is closing.
Crown pick up for Moek. 1 minute 20. 80k walking up the engine though, which is going to give Moek basically no chance to escaping unless he's got a pad or some other sort of crazy play. I know that the pad is a little bit scuffed here actually in terms of the Z-axis. Hopefully he can jump across. Oh, just about. Okay, they fixed the bug, because I remember there being a bug even when I used to play where you could not, the Z-axis was really scuffed and you wouldn't be able to escape. Atsu is found dead shortly afterwards though.
Oracle is scanning.
Oh, getting completely caught out super cleanly. Second wind also knocked away. GG back as a full 3-man anyway. Back to just get the kill into the home. And Training Enthusiast is last alive for 80k, trying to survive as long as possible with a nice little spin. Oh, and they do get a nice little spike, so LPN do get outed. Apex actually kill 80k shortly afterwards. 30 seconds left for Moek, trying to survive as long as possible. Maybe try and get a kill onto Viper if possible, but all the members are there to reunite, and Apex have just picked up so many kills in the blink of an eye. There were like 3, and now they're ending up with 8 so far, and the game's still not over yet. 4 teams left now.
An enemy has slain the Lava Baron.
Hat at 11 kills now. MTV, I think, picked up the Gnarled Heart. I'm wondering if they're going to place it here. It looks like it might be a place. Yep, Trepper's dropped it. There we go.
Enemy Oracle online.
Milkoni trying some hook magic. Has not been successful just yet. But I think if Vipera stays there, he might be caught off guard potentially.
Storm's on the move. Stay inside its eye.
And the napalm already dropped to buy MTV a little bit more space. There goes a portal play, this time by Greed. And GG walking across. Just have a quick flick up on the north side. The action seems to have calmed down significantly after that massive kerfuffle on the engine. 4 teams left, of course. We are basically in Mexican standoff territory once the teams do start to notice each other, which will happen very shortly, I think, between at least Apex and GG. GG may have to give up a little bit of positioning here, depending on who they want to actually aggress on. Maybe they're aggressing against Apex in this scenario, as the Virtus through is already popped by Rhapsody. Not getting any connections, and just to the right of that, we do see a massive infight between MTV and Hat. Milkoni and Ranta. Ranta already found dead. The Cat Heist just popped the Fusillade, not getting too much value, and I think Milkoni is leaving that Cat Heist to be dead here completely. Can't jump on the train either. Flaxy just died to the train as well amidst the chaos. Milkoni's trying to get the Bond Cap.
An enemy oracle is
To
scanning.
try and get some nice little cheap heals in, efficient heals. He tries to get some Pokemon when possible. Has got the connection at least once. Did steal the Bond though at the end. Trapper finds Vipera at the same time. Rhapsody also found dead. This is a very surprising situation for Apex there. Lizardo and Afterlife jumps over at the last second. Abyssal Breaker's pop does not get spiked just yet. Pops to summon Napalm onto Trapper. Nice little knockaway, but it's not enough. Apex are out at 4th place. Milkoni with still 45 seconds left, getting absolutely pummeled in every direction by MTV. Oh, but a clean Vortex Charm by Flaxy, but nicely blocking the second wind. Reeves is definitely trying to repair armor whenever possible. The portal plays even come out at any convenient moment by Greed. There gets a nice little clean hook. Almost tries to get the nice little steal Lupa does, but is unsuccessful with the full steal. So MTV are now at 13 kills. GG are at 7. MTV definitely have the armor advantage, it seems. Pretty rich as well. How are GG doing for Econ as well? Let's have a quick look. Not as good, but they're still got enough for some armor repairs. I think if they can somehow whittle down Reeves' shield and then get the second wind, or a Vortex Charm second wind pop, that might start things off in a good way for GG. But I think MTV will never allow that to happen, of course. Especially with them having the null heart.
Nuclear launch detected.
There goes the nuke drop against GG. Oh, they lost the Bond as well still. Unfortunate. They've got another one in the pocket, so they're going to be fine. There goes the R&B pokes plus arcane railguns whenever possible. Nice little portal play. Oh, getting a nice little cheeky snipe here and there with the orb. And another nuke's dropped. Dal's just now slowly walking up along with Trepper for reinforcements. I like this kind of follow-up. Some of Napalm's already dropped. Vortex Charm, not getting too much of a connection. Reeves is kind of segregated. Flaxy just temporarily. They actually get a spike onto Greed, all things considered. Crazy work. And Flaxy's dead shortly afterwards. It is now Lupa last alive. Trying to get that final kill if possible. Spike grenade misses. Oh, but he does get the hook. Nice little shield bash by Breves. Such a marked improvement for Breves. He's probably the MVP of this scrim block, I gotta say. Crown pickup as well. Maybe he can pull off some magic. Has an Infuser. Drop the knee flat. Gets the dunk down. Pops the slug wave. Unfortunately, it's not enough. MTV take game number 6, finishing off today's scrim block. And, you know, at the very least, it's got to, of course, be MTV at the top. Maybe Bomber or Apex second, but maybe Apex based on kill points alone. I'm not too sure. But that is today's scrim block over. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I hope everyone has an amazing upcoming week. And yeah, I'm gonna actually take a nice little rest, try and do some house chores, and things of that nature done, and then play some Apex. Oh, not Apex. Play some Orc Raiders with some homies. So, yep. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.